intro.
It's Saturday. It's 6 o'clock. There's a tail in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it. Welcome to Things in Space. Yeah!
What's happening?
We're in common.
Bonnie's in the intro.
Yay!
Yeah, it's awesome,
I'm
right?
so excited. I'm also so confused because I had the Twitch channel open and then I was hearing it twice and then I had the intro open and I was reading and then they're like credits. I was like, what? And then I started talking and then all of a sudden I heard myself talking and I went, what's happening?
I love that
Brilliant.
the reason you didn't see it was because you had two windows with both of them up that you could have seen it.
I have way too many windows.
Oh, that's a real problem.
Yeah.
We're already having fun tonight. How is everybody out there?
Happy to be here. How are you?
So good. I mean, just living life in the
2020's our year.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I gotta say this right now. Lena Ricci said, I love your hair, Bonnie. Actually, I love all your hairs today, especially yours, Ben. LOL. I just saw that pop up. Thank you. I did shave my
You
head
should have seen it
yesterday,
earlier.
so-
I had leaves and feathers and all kinds of fun things in my hair for an
Ooh.
earlier stream. Oh.
Bonnie's been
Don't cover it. Don't cover it. It's okay.
Jamie does it too. So
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm ready. Are you ready? Should we? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we should do the thing, right?
Last
This-
time, according to the ship's log.
I was like, is this where we read the comments? Like, everyone had a really dramatic pause, and I was like,
Oh, I wanted him to keep going so bad.
Okay. All right. Let's take two on that. Here we go. Let's get into it.
One was a winner.
Last time, according to the
Oh.
ship's log.
that's me. The crew of the Scourge faced an unwinnable circumstance. Faced against overwhelming foes, weakened by injuries, and with a possible turncoat in the group, time froze. Bloody Amy turned to Mog, claiming that Big Tola couldn't kill him if they killed him first. She fired a shot, blowing up a pressurized canister of gas, and killed Mog in the same moment. Big Tola and Bloody Amy nabbed No-No, claiming a hostage, who was surprisingly calm about the situation. But in that moment, a band of Sirocco gang members exploded through the garage entrance of Cryo-Genics. All chaos broke loose, and in the quarrel, Bloody Amy and Big Tola snuck out free with the little turquoise skittermander in tow.
Battle raged between the two competing gangs for the heart of Cryo-Genics, while half of the crew stood aghast in the middle of it. Captain Phoenix simply couldn't believe that Mog was dead. Something was off. And, in the midst of ferocious fighting, she calmly made her way toward the slimy Osharu. Abedzagak struck against their opposition as only one filled with grief could. But the majority of the crew's fears subsided as Mog opened his eyes, revealing it all to be a ruse. The heroes still, however, had to fight their way out of their precarious position. Little by little, the Akeshti fell, and the Suli of the Sirocco gang perished until only a few remained. With one final stroke of insight, Scriff, who had stayed behind when No-No left, blasted one of the canisters and sent all remaining gang members to the void.
The trio of Mog, Abedzagak, and Captain Phoenix tarried in Cryo-Genics, deciphering what had happened. No-No was held captive by the trio of Mama Throsh, Big Tola, and Bloody Amy. It wasn't until Mama Throsh questioned the tiny little skittermander that the Akeshti decided No-No didn't know anything. But when all but No-No and Bloody Amy were in the room, Bloody Amy revealed they no longer wanted to be the psychopath that they were. They wished to remember wagons, rugs, and smiles. Bloody Amy needed No-No to fix them. Meanwhile, the trio followed Scriff, who for the first time spoke the words, hide and seek. As they got closer to the Meltdown, they hid behind a cart called Sunmeat. Learning some valuable information from a dwarf named Kojin Hackhands, Theo then saw Bloody Amy and Nono casually walking free. The crew was together again, but nothing was copacetic by any means.
Turmoil ravaged the heroes. Captain Phoenix wondered if she could ever trust Bloody Amy. Mog philosophized about the significance of not accepting who you are. Abedzagak stoically questioned, but Bloody Amy remained resolute, and Nono was prepped for work. The crew headed to the seedy biotech supply store of Murdigak Modalm. On the outskirts of Corona, the group worked together to bring back the charming, smiling Model 392. Bypassing certain nodes and rewiring some misaligned and not color-coordinated circuitry, Nono started in, acting as part brain surgeon and part roboticist. With the help of Captain Phoenix's inspiring words and Abedzagak's rug addiction, Model 392 pulled from the depths of Bloody Amy and became the only existing personality. For a moment, all was well, until another solar plume crashed through the building, creating devastation and irradiating a pet miniature moonflower, which grew into a large carnivorous creature.
The moonflower consumed the fleeing Murdigak Modon and then peered its hungry eyes toward the crew. As it paced itself closer and closer, the heroes could hear the cries of help muffled in its throat. They interceded. Quickly, the party rushed forward to engage the flesh-eating plant. All advanced as Mog and Captain Phoenix delivered devastating magical attacks from close range. Model 392 stood toe-to-toe to the enemy, while Abedzagak was too enthralled by the creature to do anything. But Nono, who tried to climb up its back, learned the hard way how powerful it was. It spat out Murdigak in an egg sac and swallowed the Skittermander. Mog tried to break Murdigak free while Model 392 battled headlong with the plant. In the belly of the beast, Nono tried desperately to cut free. But in the end, Nono was spat herself into an egg sac. Mog freed both her and Murdigak while Captain Phoenix laid down the killing blow on the radiated flora with a simple survival knife. Whole again, but with more to learn, the crew prepared to get some information.
Now join me as we traverse the night sky. A blank white void surrounded the singular standing Bloody AME.
Accessing Memory 4!
Bloody AME wheeled around, shocked to notice Nono hard at work, tearing into the now imperfect marble floor.
What are you doing here? Where is here?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fixing you. But it's pretty hard work. There's a lot of rewiring and programming going on, computer stuff that I can't tell you because I'm pretty sure I'm a figment of your imagination. I said accessing Memory 4!
Excuse me, explain.
But before they could finish the sentence, Bloody Amy was pulled to a world almost forgotten. And if a collected database could, in fact, forget something. In front of the curious android was a memory that floated like an enormous bubble. It drifted here and there before descending onto the top of Bloody Amy's head. Suddenly the world was alive around them like the first time Alcott had flipped on their power couplet. The purple braids of hair flashed profusely, accessing the core qualities of what this moment was. Alcott was teaching them words. Hello. Hello. Hello.
What is happening?
I don't know. Looks like that guy is trying to teach you stuff. Yikes, how far in your memory base did we go?
Bloody Amy gazed over at the Vesk standing beside them. Hadn't Nono just been there? Did the Skittermander leave, or was Abedzagak always there?
Oh, don't worry. Your mind is going through trippy things. So, what are we looking at?
Said Abedzagak as they tried to roll up the non-existent carpet.
We are at one of my first memories. This is Alcott. He's the Ifrit. Ifrit?
Ifrit. Yeah.
Sure. He's the Ifrit who programmed me. Made me in perfect likeness to his wife. But I wasn't up to his standards.
Can you say love? Love. Love. The moment paused. Bloody Amy looked back at Abedzagak only to find the face that challenged them the most. Mog's eyes independently took in all the surroundings.
Ah, yes. A pivotal moment in your life. Something so early, but has stuck with you for so long. Tell me what frustrated you most about this situation.
I'm not talking to you about this.
Ah, but you aren't. You are merely speaking to yourself as Nono pokes your brain and interface with sharp objects.
Okay, fine. This was the first moment I wasn't myself. All the pieces were just put together, brand new to the world, and yet I wasn't allowed to figure out who I was.
And what happened?
You know very well what happened.
You killed him.
The sharp, striking voice of Captain Phoenix startled Bloody Amy. But the truth hit home. In an early stage of growth, Bloody Amy had been forced to be someone she was not, and their creator paid the price.
You are a killer. How can I accept you? How can the crew accept you?
It's not my fault. He made me like this.
How can the crew accept you if you can't accept yourself?
Silence lingered like the stench of a rotted onion.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Bloody Amy walked forward to the incorporeal form in the processor and stared it eye to eye like a mirror.
I don't have to be you. I don't have to be what I was or what anyone wants me to be. I get to choose.
Now, that's a thought worth a sip of whiskey.
A smile fell across Bloody Amy's face. When they were ripped from this moment, the android would no longer be Bloody Amy. They would change into Model 392. But Bloody Amy had made the choice, and that was what they wanted.
You ready? I'm almost done. And there's lots of other fun to be had with all of us, new friend.
I am. I'm ready to accept who I was. And choose who I want to be.
Time and space flashed forward briefly to a small point in time very nearly directly after. You all have just faced a moonflower, and although it pushed you very nearly to the brink health-wise and with limited magical resources, you all pulled through and feel stronger because of it. But with the limited knowledge of the situation, where will you go? Who will you meet? What do you do?
We read comments!
We read comments!
Dang it!
Ah!
I'm gonna get it next time. Now I'm writing it down. I have a breakdown.
Sarah Ann Dippity said, I love this intro. Thank you.
Zach Attack 77 said, gotta say, I was not expecting Mog to look like that. I like it.
Aww.
Talking about the art, looks like some people thought I was green. That's cool. I'm
clearly
wearing
maroon.
this maroon, but
You're green in my
Fine.
mind.
But you have green and blue dots down the back of your head,
I
right?
do.
Oh, okay.
Fractured Avatar 13. So happy Bonnie is an official crew member. Someone get her a bouquet of flowers and a rug.
I'll take everything.
It's Lucas Martinez responded to that saying, or a bunch of flowers wrapped in a rug.
Wow. I'm about to drop my address in this chat.
Or a bunch of rugs wrapped in a flower.
Oh my god, that's actually really cool. You know they make those like at Bath and Body Works. They have like like towels like in the shape of roses, and you can get them like in a bouquet. So you can just do it.
We just got one from Urkdot, said, here for my first stream. I love it. Thank you, Urkdot. Yeah!
Whip.
We have some bit bosses.
All right. There's
Sarah
some bit
BC1
bosses.
popping in here and giving the bit boss to Model 392.
Nice.
And Scott Denuzzo. Every time I say Scott Denuzzo, it's so sad that I have to then follow it up with them giving the bit boss to the GM of the night, but alas, Ben, you're getting a bit boss. We also have a donation from
Thank you.
Crossbones. Welcome back, Jess. Have a dart to use against GM. Ben.
Oh, I love a dart.
Okay, fair,
And
fair,
we
fair.
also have, wow, an amazing donation from Sarah BC1, Med AI for the table, Anesthetic, Dart for Ben, darn it, and a Good Wild Magic for Mog.
Hey.
We also have another donation from Fractured Avatar that I refuse to read. So someone else want to take that one?
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll give my
yeah,
best Phoenix impression.
Oh,
Can I do it?
perfect.
Ha!
Perfect.
Hopefully I don't offend Katie.
Oh, you won't.
It says, Phoenix, read. I am officially welcoming to the crew Model 392. Here is your towel, glass of whiskey, and med AI. No goodie basket this time, just in case you turn on us again. Also, there was a note. Someone named Xander needs to fix you a drink.
Jamie's better at it than I am.
I was
Again.
I
She's
was
like, I
looking
hope I
at
don't
it.
offend you, Katie. And I'm like, I offend all of England. So
Bonnie, you were saying
Oh
something?
no, I won't bother Xander. He's had a long day too with streaming and DMing and stuff. So, but after I'll tell him, hey, you should fix me a drink. I'll roll it over. I'll be like, hey, roommate.
That's fair. That's a good use of that. That's a good use. Anytime anybody tells you that your roommate has to make you a drink, it's known that that really has to actually happen. So glad that we got that sorted out.
Exactly.
that's
Me
really
too.
mean. Chad is
We
mean.
have
That is so
Crossbones,
mean.
You guys are mean.
What? What are they saying?
No, you know what? It's not an English accent. It's a Phoenix
It's yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this world doesn't exist. Go away.
Yeah, you're in space. You could be from anywhere.
Space.
Yeah.
They don't know the
Accent
accents of
can
space.
be a mishmash of whatever.
Well, here's, let's talk about this real fast. The world of Galarian that is in Pathfinder 1E and Pathfinder 2E at the Gap just disappeared. And it is no longer there. And the stone that was at the heart of Absalom, it was all of a sudden in a space station that was just right where the planet was. So there are humans on Absalom Station, and not only that, they could be from anywhere they want to be. It's a make-believe story, and we get to make it up how we want it.
You're lucky I didn't do an accent.
I'm following that line of thought. And speaking of follows, we have 2 new follows. One from Chaotic Story and one from V Gross 1.
Nice.
I did
What
a
a
follow.
good segue, Sam.
Thanks.
Good job.
I did one.
Cat23 has resubbed for 6 months. The Cadence gifted 5 subs. Ian McAllister 12 has resubbed for 5 months. And Sarah BC1 gifted a sub to Urkdot.
Aw,
That's
Urkdot.
awesome. Well, we got one more thing to do before this all gets worked out. So, good old Mog, why don't you roll that D20?
Oh,
You got it.
And do you want a good one or a bad one? Sarah
they
suggested
said
good.
a good one, but I'm gonna allow you if you want a bad one. We can
Wow.
talk about that.
No.
Hey, I'm
Sarah
here.
gets to choose.
Yeah, I'm here to fulfill the awesome people who watch the show.
That's
Also, we
fair.
all need to sleep. Let's not do anything bad. That could cause one of us to get a paper cut or anything.
I got a 9.
9. Okay, a 9 is going to. Oh boy. All right. Hang on.
All right.
This one's pretty good. A black hole opens up, right? And a firework just all of a sudden just rolls out of there and pops right in front of Mog's face. And it says, Neil Patrick Harris was a general. This will last for half of the session. Even though there is no way your friends or enemies would look upon you with the respect of a general, a quick wardrobe change drops from the black hole. Now you will be respected. So a general's outfit just kind of flops onto Mog as
Nice.
he now is just dressed in his nice regalia. +2 to intimidation and all your enemies are shaken to you.
Wow. Respect my authority.
Neil Patrick
Man,
Harris.
that's a good one.
Neil Patrick Harris was a general.
Katie wants that intimidate bonus.
I do. I just want them to be shaken. That's great.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Wow.
All right, so here you are. You've and if nobody gets that reference, watch Starship Troopers because Neil Patrick Harris was a general. And yeah. All right, here we are. You all have just saved good old Murdigak Meltdown, the Barathu, and you're all just kind of hanging out around this dead plant. What would you like to do?
Not be around a dead plant anymore.
Oh,
I would like to say, you beautiful, beautiful thing, you. If only you weren't so horrible. Be friends.
Oh, we were so sad that Jess missed last week.
I'm so upset. I want
Sorry.
to be Moonflower.
Is there anything on or around the Moonflower that is worth taking, keeping,
so why
slice
don't
off a leaf,
you
press it in a book?
There is a check that you can make that I very clearly remember. Why don't you make a life science check?
I put a point in that when we leveled up.
I
mean,
did
I-
too.
I already wait. Okay.
Oh, but wait, we didn't sleep yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
allow it.
You ruined it.
You okay? 26.
26. This particular moonflower can be harvested with, it has a valuable byproduct in it that can be harvested to make Mark 1 adaptive serums. So you can, and actually you have just by looking at it known this, and I'm not going to make you roll another check to do it. You get down there and start like ripping off leaves and start pulling the pieces from it, and you are able to get 2 Mark 1 adaptive serums.
I know
I'll
you
put
just
that-
said that I ripped off leaves and stuff, but I think after my Biffle didn't fight with me in that entire combat, I would be a little more respectful and like gently peel all the pieces of the plant away
Oh,
respectfully. So
Don't worry.
what are you doing?
This is a beautiful creature, but it has stuff that we need. So I'm being as respectful as possible. I'll like glue it all back together.
Can you at least check its ID to see if it's an organ donor?
I don't see pockets. I can't find a wallet. I am so sorry.
Ow. Jim just hit me really hard. He said, Neil Patrick Harris was a colonel. Carl Jenkins wasn't a general until the later editions of the franchise when the character was played by someone else. Ah,
So I'm a
Yeah.
colonel.
you're a colonel. Oh, ow, I'm dead. Jim kills me. Ow. Well, I'll change that in my notes. Thanks, Jim.
NPH was my old boss.
That's a good little tidbit to throw in there, Bonnie.
Well, we're just talking about him, and I'm just like, he's pretty wonderful. He's my old boss. He was the president of the board
Magic Castle, yeah.
of the Magic Castle. So technically not my
True.
boss, but you know, he had power over me.
Power.
Have the power.
I like him so much.
And as you're doing this to the Moonflower, or Murdigak kind of pops out of that. He was just kind of cowering in the egg sack that he was in. He was like, "Well, thank you for killing that creature. You all saved my life."
We are merely soldiers following the colonel's orders.
I believe since we have saved your life, we deserve a refund for the credits that you charged No for all the facilities that are no longer there because it was destroyed by this Moonflower.
I'll do you one better. How about? Because some of us need the credits very badly, especially since my shop just was blasted to smithereens by a solar plume. What if I gave you 1,000 credits worth of stock?
What?
1,000 credits worth of stock, spray flesh, medkits, serums of healing. All these things can be yours. I might have them more readily available than the credits that you are currently asking for.
I was just confused because I thought you were talking about stock as in like stock market. I didn't think a stock market in a gang-infested city would really be doing too great, and I was not willing to ride a second roller coaster today.
Make it 1,500 and do it now. And I would like to intimidate.
Okay, roll an intimidate check.
My goodness.
So +2.
Yeah, yep.
21.
Oh, yes, General. I mean, Colonel. Yes, military man. I can 1,500. Do yes.
That's what I thought. Now, stand in line.
Phoenix just kind of like stands there and looks at Mog and is like impressed, but then kind of catches herself like, wait, but then goes back to being impressed.
Oh, yay! Yay! Oh, yes! Somebody wonderful just did my favorite thing.
Oh, no.
Somebody dropped $50 for a hot potato on Captain Phoenix.
Does that mean I get to use it, or it gets dropped on me?
It's Sarah BC1. Awesome. Okay, well, let me just roll the D6 here. Okay.
Does that mean I get to use it, or it gets
It's gonna
dropped on
fall
me?
on you. Remember, a hot potato is going to is a grenade that falls from a black hole in the sky during combat. It then falls and it fizzles. It has a certain number of rounds that it's going to last. It's also a certain grenade, which I have just found out what grenade that it is. And when this thing falls and explodes, it is a free action to pick it up and throw it, meaning it can go absolutely anywhere. Or it could just land right on Captain Phoenix and explode right then and there.
Oh, how fun.
How fun. How
Interesting.
very, very fun. Okay. So yeah, Murdigak offers this floating Barathu, offers up 15,000 credits worth of spray fleshes, serums of healing, basically anything that you can get at a general med station.
15,000?
Yeah, Ben, you
I-
just said
I-
15,000. So we clipped it. No, we clipped it.
Yeah.
Nope, nope.
Said it, it came
15,000.
out of
Yeah.
your mouth.
That's
So-
1,500.
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
15. It's 1,500.
Listen to the colonel.
Sam, roll an intimidate check.
Yep.
To our GM.
Natural 1.
It was a 6, you bitch.
It is 1,500.
I didn't finish the word, so it was like half censored.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Sam. 1,500 worth of medical supplies. We can deal with that later. So you all can just decide on that as a group at some point. All right. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Sleepy Town.
Sleepy Town, which is one of the bubble cities of the Burning Archipelago, is Sleepy Town, full of nice, just hot water beds.
Ooh,
I
sounds
don't know.
wonderful.
No, there is no Sleepy Town. But if you want to go back to Stella Cuna and stay at the Deep Cultures Institute, that's a possibility. If you would like to find some sort of lodging within the bubble city of Corona, that also is a possibility.
As lovely as lodging sounds, it seems like these solo flares can hit at any time. This building just got decimated. I don't know if I would sleep as soundly as I would as in a safer place.
I
Yes.
agree.
Perhaps we go back to the Deep Cultures Institute.
That's a good idea. Do we have to walk through, like, maybe any kind of shop situation on the way back?
Well, we
Just
don't
like
have
a
to
passing.
walk because we do have these amazing motorbike things.
Enter
I
cycles.
forgot.
Enercycles.
Oh, we've been through so much together. I completely forgot about that. Do you guys?
Are you saying you'd like to stop at some store?
I just need to make a pit stop. Trust me on this. It will come in very useful.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Ben, is anything open right now?
Yeah, I mean, the Brass Bazaar is still wildly going. It's getting later toward the evening, but it is open.
Okay, I would like to run and peer my head through all of the tents and doors to find the most nice grappler I can find.
Sure, you find a place that says Urzrem's Armaments.
Neat. Okay.
And
Hello.
You are met by a very large male Ifrit. It's not the first Ifrit because Hank's shop, Hank's stuff also had an Ifrit vendor. But here's this guy. He's got big, huge horns. You know, dark, burning, kind of demonic face. Hello. Yeah. How's it going? Good to see you. What do you want?
Ah, that was not a voice I expected to come out of your face.
Yeah. How's it going?
Do you have any grapplers?
The vest coming in here and asking the guy in the $300 suit if he has a grappler. I mean, come on.
All right, let me try again. Give me your nicest grappler, dude.
Oh, look at this vest coming in trying to make a cheaper voice. I mean, come on. He's played by Will Arnett. And he gets you a grappler.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, of course. You know, anything for the sale. I mean, come on.
I throw down my cred stick real quick.
Yeah.
Because
We
it
can deal with
didn't
how
seem
much
to
that
tell me
costs
how much
later.
it costs. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, see you later. And I run out.
Wait, I mean, if you're interested, I could tell you a little bit more about some of the things that I've got going on here. I mean,
No, I'm busy. Gotta take a nap. Gotta take a nap.
You don't have any use for a solar flare grenade? I mean, come on.
Nope. Gotta take a nap.
Okay, bye. Goodbye. Come on.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. That was important. Okay, let's go.
And then you leave.
Silence lingered like
Well, part of my silence is whenever Abedzagak runs into the shop, Nono has scooched herself from the sidecar onto the actual driver's seat of the tandem duocycle. And she just looks and smiles and nods and is like,
Yo, let's go. Get on in.
I use my Android implants to take like a picture for you to print out later of you on the like a child on a motorcycle, like a selfie.
Here for
You can
it.
print this later.
Okay, we can go. Let's go.
All right, so you hop back into the line crawler, taking you from Corona back into Stella Cuna. As soon as you get to Stella Cuna, it's instantly way less hot. The colors match more of a natural surrounding. You feel much more at home, even though Madaris is still out and around about you. This feels much more like a safe environment. Solar plumes aren't going to break through the bubble's exterior. You feel better. You make your way to the Deep Cultures Institute, and you go back to your dorm rooms. Nib's kind of fallen asleep, waiting for you. She's in the waiting room area where you have the combined kitchen and seating for breakfast tables. She's asleep out there.
I can't wait for breakfast tomorrow. What another event it will be. Perhaps we'll have many more secret conversations one-on-one. And then I go to sleep.
Mog goes to sleep.
We all pass out, right? We're all pretty.
It's been a long day. Y'all
Yeah.
went to Corona. During this day, you all went to Corona after waking up in the middle of the night and fending off a museum break-in. You got some food at the Grandmaster's kitchen. Some of you went to a store, then to a pilot's club. Others of you got attacked by a band of gang members. You all went back to the Grandmaster's kitchen. Then you went to Cryo-Genics, where all of a sudden Model 392 was Bloody Amy. Everything went all to haywire. Things blew up. You met Coach in Hackhands, who was the greatest character in the history of the world. And... You did brain surgery on Model 392, brought them back, fought a moonflower, got hit by solar plumes. I think you're in for a good night of rest.
And it's only 7:30 p.m.
We still have
time
time to
is,
watch our favorite show.
The time is 8:04 p.m.
Before we go to sleep, I would love to check in on everyone to make sure they're healthy and provide some medical care to anyone who needs it. Does anyone need some medical care?
I think I'm fine.
Once I sleep, I'll be fine.
All right.
Bedzagak does need medical care.
Oh, I need medical care.
Yeah.
How many medical cares, Ben?
14 medical cares.
Oh boy. Okay.
I would like medical care.
Okay,
I don't
Ben,
feel good.
Are you trying to provide long-term care with your medical kit, or are you trying to do your healing hands?
I feel like I used healing hands earlier. I can't remember, but let's say I did. I actually have 2 first-level spells left, so I'm going to use Mystic Cure.
Hey.
I'm going to heal her twice, the traditional way.
Yois.
Nice.
Yois is a mixture of yes and noise.
Yois.
So that's what I just said.
Yois. The first one, I heal you for 10.
Ooh, okay.
And the second one for 6.
Wow, that's more than 14.
Perfect.
I feel great, Mog. You're a real pal.
Couldn't be a real pal if you weren't a pal to me.
I like the way you think, bud.
No.
Thank you
what do
for the
got?
opportunity to love you.
What? Hold on.
Go for it, Jamie.
Does Nono and Scriff feel okay with the question I asked you earlier?
The question you asked me earlier probably might have to wait until tomorrow morning.
I feel great.
Captain Phoenix, how are you feeling? I know, if it must have felt very strange to. I don't know if this is the first time you've run out of magic.
No, I've been in that position a lot throughout this campaign.
Nah.
Well, you've hit it very well.
Yeah, anytime you see Captain Phoenix pull out that tactical needler pistol, you know. She's fine. She's fine. She wants to sleep because that coffee was real good last time they were here. So.
There you go.
Yes, I also enjoyed this coffee.
So you all rest up. In the middle of the night. Nothing happened. You all wake up the next morning.
Thank you.
I know. Jamie's face. Sometimes I watch Jamie's face just to see if I can get her to react.
You're the worst. You're the worst. You know who's not the worst? Sarah BC1 gave a Bit Boss extra action to a Bedzagak.
Hey!
And Real POTUS gifted Jessica a sub.
Hey!
I like that transition, Jamie. It's good.
It's not as smooth as your segue was earlier, but
I say we just
I'm no
go
colonel.
with. Yeah.
But now that we are in the next day, man, Nono and Scriff, you both just feel very, very bad. Actually, it's just Nono because I'm pretty sure Scriff cannot be, get radiation sickness, and cannot, go further and further down that Constitution poison track.
Oh no, yeah, he's fine.
So I need a saving throw. Fortitude, please.
That sounds like fun.
Just to reiterate what you just said, I can't help this at all, right?
No, not right now. You could, in terms of giving her bed rest or assisting tomorrow, now that you are aware that this is happening. But since this is the first time, what is that?
It's a 6 on the die.
A 6 on the die.
So that's a total of 10.
A total of 10. You don't feel very well. You go from healthy to weakened a little bit. You just feel a little weaker today. And you take a -2 penalty to fortitude saves, constitution checks, and constitution-based DCs.
Cool.
Oof.
It's not like, I'm gonna need those things. I could probably be okay today.
Yeah. Not bad, right? Not bad.
No. Not bad.
All right. So you feel a little bit off, but not horrible. Not yet. Where do you go? What do you do? You smell in the morning just this elaborate breakfast. It smells so good. Coffee. You stand up, you walk out your doors, get to the communal area, and of course there is Nib. Oh, I'm so very happy you're here. I've just been working all night long. You have no idea. I put in a little bit of overtime for this because I'm very, very excited. Now, did you find the information that we lost? It's crucial.
Yes, we did. And you know who can fill you in on all of that? No. Just talk to No. She knows everything and can fill you in. And is that cup of coffee right there for me?
Oh, it was for me. I just poured it myself, but that's all right. You can have it. I mean, absolutely. Here you go.
You are too kind. Thank you. She kind of like cheers.
Yeah, I'll pour myself another cup of Joe here. Yeah, of course.
I'd like to immediately walk up to Nib and say, are you pouring us cups of coffee?
I mean, I was just, I was, the thing was, I just made the coffee. I figured everybody could pour
Oh, that's so nice
but,
of you. I would like to grab it and give it to Model 392 and say, you had a rough day yesterday. Here you go.
That's, you know what? I'll just pour myself a cup of coffee and then we can all cheers.
Oh, Abedzagag, did you want a cup of coffee as well?
Oh, yes, please, but make sure that I also have a glass of water because it's very important to hydrate first thing in the morning.
Indeed.
Do you want me to get you a water too? Because it's right over there.
Would you?
That's very kind of you, Nib. Thank you.
And I'll grab the cup of coffee that Nib just poured as well for themselves and take it to No.
How's this?
While you're getting the water, can you just put some on to boil? Because I know Mog likes his tea in the morning.
Yeah, you want a pot of water? Do you want the?
Oh,
the
yes,
drink
and
before?
Abedzagag never got their coffee. Waiting on Abedzagag's coffee.
Yeah. I should be writing this all down. Every good waiter and waitress, every good server, they always write it down. So,
do you have any pastries?
What? I don't.
No pastries. I just assumed it was like a continental breakfast.
Yeah. Give me a.
Nib, just to refresh, that would be 1 water and a coffee still for Abedzagag. And that would be a boiling pot of water for Mog's tea. And then any sort of pastries you might have for Model 392. And actually, I'm sure the entire crew would enjoy in some morning pastry.
Yeah, and if you have anything like a pie, but if you have whipped cream, I don't want the whipped cream. I would rather have ice cream, but I don't want the pie heated if you have ice cream with it. Is that
and
that
you should
clear?
probably put the ice cream on the side just to be safe. That way they don't run together.
Yeah,
Two
I'll have
separate plates.
I'm a highly acclaimed scientist of the sun. Yes, I will make sure all of this happens. And Nib just dives down underneath the countertop, and all of a sudden you see pots and pans flying everywhere.
We can make this scene go until 9 o'clock.
It's flying everywhere. All of a sudden you see that Nib disappears. Nib there's no more pots and pans flying, and then all of a sudden you hear a and there a trap door opens in the hallway, and you just hear the scurrying of little 4 feet just going down the hallway, and about 5 minutes later there's another hops back up with the pastries. Ah, crap! I forgot the water.
Nib, do you actually, you know, we were talking about this. Perhaps you could run over to the restaurant and ask Luthix to prepare our breakfast. At least one for me, because that was the most delicious meal I've ever had. Have you guys ever had a better meal in your life?
Want me to go on the line crawler all the way over to a different bubble city to a different cook?
No,
so that
no.
I'm not.
No, Nib,
Okay.
of course not. We only just need that water, the coffee, and the hot water for the tea for Morg, as well as any pastry.
I thought I forgot.
But I assume you have an assistant that could do that sort of travel for a proper meal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
got
I mean,
a lot
someone
of
with your,
assistants
status.
Right. She is like, yeah, I definitely have the pull to do all of that. She pulls out her personal comm unit and pulls up the Grubhub of Corona and just starts putting it. Okay, I told Luthix that you I put in for 5 orders.
Wow,
for
they do
Luthix.
Grubhub at the fancy restaurants.
Yeah, of course. You know everybody does Grubhub.
Corona.
Yes, Nib, thank you.
From Corona to Stella Kuna.
Oh no.
Oh, Mog, are you still waiting on that tea?
Sorry, I was imagining a bunch of people asking a lot of favors. What did I miss?
Oh my goodness.
Nothing at all.
Eventually, Nib gets all of your beverage orders and pastries and orders into Luthix, and it's just like sweating there, like just profusely, just panting, and then all of a sudden just reaches over for her cup of coffee. She's like,
Oh, thank you. A second cup. I would love one.
oh.
Nib, I've been meaning to talk with you about those credits. 3,500, as we promised, as was promised.
Would we say that again? Say
As
how much?
we did.
15,000?
Yeah. Get out of here.
But I have to say, for all of your hospitality, perhaps we could settle with just 3,000 credits.
Right, I
for
believe I offered 2,000, and then you maybe give you take out a second mortgage on my home.
Yes.
So yeah, 3,000. 3,000 credits. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
I just hold out my credit stick.
I mean, do you have? I kind of need to know that you actually have the information and.
Oh yes, no. Oh, of course. I think we were just waiting on the tea. But it came. Yes. Okay. And the water and the coffee.
Yeah. Now I just need the information that was stolen from the Museum of
Yes.
Indo-Solar Sciences.
Yes. No.
That's me.
Do you have it?
There's a funny thing that happened yesterday, and our lovely Model 392, and then Mog was almost dead, but Scriff learned how to talk, and yesterday was kind of busy, and we don't have the information.
Don't have the information.
No, Captain, we don't have the information.
Oh, Nib, my apologies. I must have confused the information we did receive yesterday with the information you seek, but I will say that we are on to something. We spoke with many people on Corona and have gathered very valuable information, and including the involvement of the Sirocco gang. Very very harsh, but beautiful people.
Let's actually take a moment. First, let's take a moment and do a little comment break, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about what we do now. So let's take a little comment break.
Yay! Positive Kern coming in strong. Bonnie, greater than symbol. Ben.
What does that mean? That means am I more meanie then?
Well, it
I
says.
think it's. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, the explanation of it is right here. It makes me so happy. It says, it's positive card 2, Zack attack. I don't know if you were taught greater than, less than, using the alligator eats the bigger number, but I'm considering Bonnie to be like that alligator in this situation.
Oh,
You're just gonna eat my face? What's...
that's okay. I'm no longer Bloody Amy. I do not condone violence. And let it's for the greater good.
Steve McAllister says, don't you dare all take advantage of Nib. All right? Nib is very
Fractured
sweet.
Avatar said, you guys are horrible. Serendipity says, you guys, OMG, LOL. And Zack Attack said, poor Nibs, but this is hilarious.
Ask the Meeple said, there's part of me that wants Ben to drop another solar plume on them in the midst of breakfast.
I love Fluffy Walrus 84 saying, "Why is coffee called Joe?" What a great community to just muse some thoughts and get some answers.
Yeah.
I am curious about that as well.
Someone said that they think there was a company called Java Joe or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Cup of Joe.
I don't know if that's why. What came first, the Java Joe or the Joe? But there
Right.
was a Java Joe.
Gary K said, I bet they don't tip either.
Just gave her
20%.
500 credits for her hospitality.
Gave her back 500.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just took it off of the price she owes us when we get the information.
Right.
Just can't resist when there's a hat. You just gotta put another hat, and then another hat, and then another hat.
Hats on, hats on.
Hats on hats.
Positive
We'll
Kern.
pay. Oh,
But
go
it's
ahead.
Lucas.
I was
Bonnie
just gonna say
first.
we can pay her with exposure.
Ooh.
That's what it's Lucas Martinez said.
Oh, is it?
They pay her with experience.
Oh,
Oof. Oof.
that's so funny.
Speaking of the information that we don't have any new follows or subs to report.
Perfect.
Thank you, Sam.
All right. So let's take this moment to talk about what you do know about what the current situation is going on. And if you have any musings on what you think is happening, I might write them down and potentially it could be worth a point of inspiration later. So what do you know?
Okay. From what I remember, we know that the Bloodshot Thugs broke into the Deeper Cultures Institute.
Museum
Sorry.
of Endo.
Yes. And they put in a jammer and stole some information. And Bloody Amy was a part of that, but then was like, attacked by a
I was hit
robot.
too hard in the noggin.
Yeah. But we don't know what they took. They're set up in Cryo-Genics, but they are also in the Meltdowns in Corona.
Yes.
The Sirocco gang also showed up after the fact to take over Cryo-Genics, steal information. We don't really know. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that might be what you know. There was mention of something else. You did hear a name of, there was a list of the gangs that were that Flash told you, and there was one gang in particular that you and Abedzagak both kind of got a little bit of a piqued interest in, but only
the
ever so
Brass
slightly.
Dragons.
Brass Dragons.
And-
You also know that the information was sent to Cryo-Genics. That's the only other piece of information that you're not remembering quite well.
Okay.
And when you got there, No was taken. All of that happened. There's still maybe room to like learn a few things in Cryo-Genics, but you don't know what you'll find when you get
Well, the good news is that we know which gang stole the information, and we know that I will have a way to infiltrate.
Quite true.
We don't technically, I think, know why they want to get information on the deeper parts of the sun, but it does seem like that's what they're after.
I should know that, shouldn't I?
Good.
I should know why they want the information since I was one of the people who got it and was.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Ben.
I will tell you that you are unsure as to the exact reasoning why, but you also know that your gang was not really working as independents. You were hired by someone.
Ah.
Although Mama Throsh would not tell you who you were hired
That's because it was
by.
Luthix.
Yes, it was Luthix. Nothing
has to be.
happens here without her knowledge. Like, everything happens independently, but she's in charge of all of it, and she brings down the hammer, right? That's kind of the feeling we got.
Oh yeah.
But was that Ben just trying to make us feel that
But
way?
we also knew that she was involved with the Brass Dragons, right?
But she fed us.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Did she say specifically like that I work with the Brass Dragons, or just that she's like aware of everything and that her
No.
job is to like keep
It
the
was-
place safe?
it was something. There was like an emblem of a brass dragon in her restaurant, right?
I mean, she is a dragon.
Also,
Yeah.
Is
I
she
think
a
her place is kind
brass?
of like Switzerland. Where it kind of, like it stays neutral and like people can go there. Speaking of, at that moment, our Grubhub delivery arrives.
she's poisoned us all.
Yeah.
I don't know. We tried to make like good conversation with her. We tried to let her know that we're there to help. So
But sorry, this is Jamie leaning into the like theories. Maybe I'll get a point of inspiration in the future. But if she knows we're there to like fix things or help, some people don't want that kind of help in their little societies. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna deal with it myself. Get out of here. So I think Jamie thinks Luthix knows about it. At the very least. Further than that, I think that she wants the information about like the deeper holes into the sun. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, there are definitely pockets that people are trying to get further in.
Right.
There are cultures within the sun that people know exist. The Ifrits, the ones like Ezram, they have a whole culture that they know exists from somewhere within the sun. They have emissaries, they have politicians that come out, and they come to the Burning Archipelago, but they don't ever talk about where they came from. None of this information really gets out. They just know that they're from there. It's very highly classified, secretive information that they do
There
not wish
could
to
be
part
like
with.
a god down there, like Saren Ray or something.
It could be that.
I'd- Or
I'm changing my thought completely. Luthix is anti-conservation and wants to hunt all of the space whales. That's space
You know
whale.
what?
That's
We
that's
got
my,
it. We figured
And
it out
we-
right here. This is the whole plot line.
And we have to go
Yes.
back into the 80s and find a whale. And
well,
wrong
I-
sci-fi show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doc Brown will help.
oh man, that was a great. I love the Star Trek movie. Anyway, I agree with Jamie. But she could also not be that far off because I would buy that Luthix needs to make cuisine for every single creature race out there, and perhaps there's one that likes space whale, and maybe
it'd be a
it's
lot.
frowned upon to poach them.
Mm.
So some illegal stuff has to happen. I mean, if I were debating that cause, I could believe it.
What's that stuff? The duck liver stuff. You know, it's like a delicacy and it's kind of illegal.
Well, it's like how
Pate?
people in Japanese.
Is duck pate illegal?
Oh, the duck
not
liver
illegal.
one. The one where they make the fatty liver of the duck. What's that called?
You're talking about
No.
veal?
Cow.
No, that's baby cow.
But in Japan, they kill dolphins, and that's very much illegal.
Right.
And and they
Right.
sell it.
Foie gras. Thank you, drink lots. Foie gras.
Foie gras is
Oh.
illegal
Mm-hmm.
in America or everywhere.
A lot of places? I don't know exactly where. Anyway, I'm so sorry. That
Sorry, that was a
There's something that
piece
you
of
learn
knowledge I didn't
every
know.
single day. Wow.
like maybe whale, space whale is like foie gras. Like it's one of those things like, oh, we got space whale.
All right. So
I don't
we're
know.
anywhere from God being in the sun to a dragon is poaching space whales on the surface and doesn't want anyone getting
I liked
involved.
that one.
Just to say, I don't think Luthix is evil. I think
Yeah, I don't either.
Luthix has her own agenda of how to take
Mm.
care of the city. Probably is a little more rigid than we are. And that perhaps, obviously she knows what's going on, but I think maybe has hired someone else or is behind the scenes and okay with this, and at some point will be wrapped up in all of this. But I don't think she's evil. Maybe
Okay.
she's neutral.
You
Maybe
didn't think
lawful
I was
neutral.
evil either.
Does
You might
Mog
not
even
have the
believe in
best
evil?
first impressions of people, Mog.
Ah, way.
All right. So you go where? What do you do?
We should come up with a plan. Over coffee. I feel
Yes.
like our
Nib
our
brings
best
more coffee to everybody.
Aw,
just
Nib.
platters and platters.
Aw.
A strategy meeting. Wonderful.
I feel like our best bet to with returning to Corona is to infiltrate the Bloodshot Thugs. Is that what they were called?
Does
They were my gang. I should know.
Does anyone have a knife that I could stab into a map?
I hand him my knife, and it's still bloody from the moonflower. And I literally, when Model 392 says the words like, "We should all have a round table and talk about this," that's when Phoenix pulls out her whiskey and starts adding it to her coffee.
Okay, so if we're gonna find more stuff out from the Bloodshot Thugs, we gotta go back to where we were, right?
Yes, and as far as they know, I am still myself. I will have to change my voice and infiltrate and try to make it believable, but I believe I can do that thanks to your rewiring and me having to conserve my memories.
Do you want to practice?
Not really, but
Okay.
I should.
How did you walk out with No? Is your
walked
cover
out.
not blown?
I am the heir to the Bloodshot Gang. They would never shoot upon me. I can go in and out as I please.
They won't be suspicious that you just walked away?
No. I was taking No hostage. I could have been going to my cool treehouse. What do I have, Ben? Do I have a thing off site?
Yes,
a
and
lab?
it's a treehouse.
Maybe my lab?
Off-site, I do feel like maybe you do have a tree house somewhere, though.
Probably.
Or-
But most of your stuff would have happened at the Meltdown. So it is strange that you have left.
I
But
can come
when
up.
you did leave,
Yeah.
no one was there.
I can come up with an excuse if they do figure out that we have left the premises, or we can sneak back in through the back, and I can take No to my personal lab. No one really goes in there. It frightens them.
And if anybody questions you, you just say you had to take the pet out to go potty.
Yes, they believe No is simple.
Yeah, those idiots.
If I can get No to some kind of computer base, I'm sure No could find the information that we are needing. If it's there.
I like that.
No is very capable. So silly of them to underestimate her.
They did it because I told them so.
Hmm.
That is why it is a good idea. They completely trust me.
How will you
Okay.
explain the rest of us?
They don't know that I am what I am now. They don't know that you know. Do they
Are
know?
we?
You know?
No, I mean, are you able to convince them of 4 extra people?
Are we all your prisoners?
I don't know if I can get all 4 of you in. inconspicuously. That was a word.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I got-
sorry,
I-
malfunction.
Some of the wires were a little wobbly.
No, fix my grammar, please.
I'll take a look at it later. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Wait,
I don't-
I could. How about if I created diversion? Do you think they would want to be on a television show?
I do not know. Our gang takes pride in their privacy. We are
Oh.
a gang.
Hmm.
If we put all of our illegal activity on a television show, it might be redundant.
I feel that. Okay. I'll keep thinking.
They also believe that I am dead.
That is also true. Mog cannot reveal his face to them. We would have to disguise Mog.
Unless we turn him into a ghost. And then they're
Mog does have
terrified.
this new colonel outfit.
He looks like a colonel.
I will say,
Ooh.
your new threads, Mog, is very intimidating. Captain, what do you think?
What?
Not about Mog's outfit.
What do you think? What do you
I mean,
think?
I'm sure you like it.
Captain is Colonel or Captain, a higher rank in space?
Do you know how to run a ship as colonel?
Hmm. I'll think about it.
No offense, Captain, but in order to run a ship, you first need a ship, and your ship is missing.
Oh.
Burn 1 point for Model 3.
Keep it light.
Oh.
Keep it light.
I will never be a part of this crew.
Keep it live.
I walk up to Model 329 and cast Jolting Surge. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! My memory is wiped. I am born anew again.
So are you going to the Meltdown or are you going to Cryogenics?
Oh, I guess chronogen.
Currently, I'm
Wait,
going
the
to beat 'em up
information-
town.
The information was sent to Cryogenics, right?
Yes.
We
But
didn't
if
go in
we-
that room like at all. We
We
just
went
followed
in-
script.
I went in once and I tried to hack the computer, but I got nothing out of it. But that was mid-combat.
Yeah. Would have taken way longer than anything.
So we could go there first if we think we can get information from that computer.
Seems like a safer first option.
Yeah, because it was so safe last time. Now we know not to swipe all the other cards.
Hmm.
Look, they were not labeled properly. I didn't know they weren't cryogenics cards.
Yeah.
Everybody get off my back.
It was a very Sorry, go ahead.
Now that No has had the cards for an extended period of time, I'm sure that they are now properly labeled, and we will each receive one, and we'll know exactly which door we're able to open. Isn't that right?
We only have one card that works. Yes. Please do not hand out cards to all of us because that will set off the alarms. I recall this from my memory that No has saved.
Indeed, and that was a test you have passed.
Does anyone else remember that there's a huge gaping hole in the side of Cryogenics where it exploded open now, and you might not
Oh
need
yes.
key cards?
We still want to use the door, Ben. We're not savages.
Yeah.
I mean, if the secretary's there and like at the post at that front desk, I think we do need to like sign in, sign waivers for going into the refrigerated. Like we want to follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
So you get back on the line.
I have a
crawler.
question about that. Does the
Yes.
blood gang shot? Oh my gosh, the shotgun thugs.
Bloodshot thugs. Yes.
Yeah. Do they have? Is Cryogenics their place? Do they have
you
access
remember,
to that?
Cryogenics is a bloodshot thug.
Okay, cool. So
yeah.
yeah, we can go there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure we weren't just like going in and being like, "Hi, we're a gang."
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get on the line crawler, go from Stella Cuna to Corona. As soon as you step in, that oppressive heat washes over you. I mean, it's almost like you can't do anything. But this time you have been smarter. You put batteries inside of your armor, and you feel much more qualified to walk around in this, at least for a little while, to this heat. So you make your way to Cryo-Genics on your inner cycles, which I'm assuming you stored in a very safe place in Corona as you go.
Bike rack.
Yeah, like a nice bike rack. And, you know, locks somewhere and lock them up. And you take them over to a place where you've already been, Cryo-Genics. As soon as you arrive, you notice that there is that just gaping hole in the side of an explosion, and there are security there. There's a whole security team of you would say like police. There, you know, a whole security team of Corona that is inspecting on this. It doesn't look like the business is open in any way, shape, or form. Can you hear my whining dog in the background?
I can't.
A little
She
bit.
is so loud. Come over here.
Okay. Personally, I think we send Mog up to the security, and he tells them to get out of the way, that we are supposed to be here, and we need to have access to everything they have, and see if we can get in.
Bold.
Sidebar, Sam, what's your intimidate bonus?
Definitely
Right.
lower. Definitely lower than yours.
So,
Yeah.
What
I have
if?
to say,
What if?
No, I
Phoenix does
agree.
the
That's a
talking.
wonderful plan. Go for it, Mog.
Well, I mean, Tim Phoenix, a captain and a colonel, who can say no to that? So you go up, you do the talking.
Oh,
they
no,
split
no.
threads, and then he can look cool.
No. Mog definitely has this one.
Wait, can I maybe stand behind him with my arms crossed and look scary?
Yes. Oh, what a brilliant idea.
Okay, great.
Captain's orders. We have to follow and listen to rank.
Like to march behind you.
I'm very confused. So wait, we're going
10
in.
huts.
What?
And huts.
Like football?
A 10 huts.
You sound like the GPS system in my car.
We march inside.
You walk up and you're immediately
We
stopped.
march
by,
up.
You march up, and you are stopped by this this human. It's a human, and he's kind of a bigger guy, and he's got a nice mustache and short blonde hair, and he says, "Oh, hey there. Listen, I can't allow you to go forward into this place." He's played by Kevin James. The name is Sergeant Stimpleton, and I can't allow you to go into. No unauthorized members can get into here. So don't you know?
How-
Ask if they know Nim.
Nib?
Mims.
Oh, Mims, Officer Mims, gotcha. How dare you speak to me? You are a sergeant. I am a
Yeah.
colonel.
He's a colonel.
Let me
Well,
pass.
Let him
Intimidate.
pass.
I
Intimidate.
do have to inform you that, don't you know that I would say no to that, but you are dressed in a nice regalia right there. So why don't you roll an intimidate check, don't you know?
Sounding more and more
Yes.
like Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
Aw.
13.
13, yeah, I'm very sorry there, you're a colonel, but this sergeant is gonna have to say to that colonel that it's a no-go unless, you wanna, get in there, then,
Your commanding officer will hear about this.
well, I am the commanding officer.
The commander of you. Captain is the highest rank in my mind.
Oh, well, then you can consider me the sergeant, Captain Stimpleton.
Oh,
Captain Sergeant, but if you wanna, get in there, then don't you know you could get in there?
If you are looking for a bribe, perhaps my captain would be better to handle this interaction. Stay right here, will you?
I'm very sorry. I thought you were the one in charge there. So yeah, I'll wait for the one in charge.
And
for sure.
and that is an order, maggot.
Oh wow, yeah. Hey everybody, guess what? We're about to get a payday. I'm gonna talk to the person in charge here.
I would like to go get Captain Phoenix.
I would like to stay and just keep staring at you.
What's your name? Are you're a Vesk, you know? Did anybody ever tell you that? Hey! You're that Vesk!
Sure am.
You're a Benzagak! Hey!
Sure am. Now, not another word out of you.
Whoa,
You're gonna be hearing
hey.
it from the colonel and the captain.
Wait a second, am I on the show right now? Don't you know?
I move the camera to the side.
Oh, how dare you do that? That's not very cool, you know.
Listen, we're here on business.
I'm here on business too, you know.
The whole time I'm just gonna watch this and in the back just go, processing. And then switch my voice and go, excuse me. I'm with the Bloodshot gang and we need to get through here.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you that the Bloodshots, they have this place. We're pretty aware of it now, and it's not gonna go well, you know.
Oh, right. Oh, this is not. Oh, my bad. I thought you said authorized personnel. I figured that was me.
Yeah, well,
we'll wait for the captain.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in and just be like, what is going on?
Your colonel over there said you were about to pay us a lot of money so that you could
Oh.
get in here.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. Hey, remember when you all made it really hard for me to just make you coffee? Hey, so how's it feel to pay me a bunch of money so that you can get into here?
Oh, and what are you looking for? What do you want?
Oh, I think maybe 500 credits would do us all. Hey, boys, you want 500 credits? Yeah, they
That
all
seems
do.
fair.
I've got this, everyone. I'm gonna motion for everyone to leave except for a Benzagak.
Okay.
Single file, everyone. Let's go.
Hut, 2, 3, 4, hut.
Let me make something very clear.
Yeah.
Perhaps were you just on an episode of Vesks in Space?
I turn the camera back.
Okay, yeah, I do feel like I'm currently on an episode of Vesks in Space.
You do you not want that to continue? Because I do have to say that most people who are featured on Vesks in Space usually have to pay upward to 10,000 credits per episode. So, to be honest, you're getting a very fair deal right now. And a Benzagek just wants to go into the facility and show it to the people of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Sense motive. Roll a bluff check.
Am I
Can I-
bluffing?
Can I help?
When you were saying that how much they paid to be on the show,
That's true. I
would say
bullshitted that. I didn't know.
Can I assist on this?
Sorry. 21!
Hey, never mind.
I'll take a +2.
well, I gotta tell you that Sergeant Stimpleton has got a 7 to his sense motive, which puts me at a 22 there. Captain Phoenix.
But Jessica wanted to assist.
Can I
But
assist?
she said I don't care anymore.
Oh my.
Can
Now,
I?
hey, I think you're telling me a little fib there.
No,
I have-
she
wait,
isn't.
I have a stim pack, so 23.
Do you have 2 stim packs? Because that would be what it requires.
Use a dart. Use a dart.
I know.
Anesthetic dart you.
Oh, he gets hit with a dart. It's like, ow. Hey, I've seen that on the show. You must be telling the truth now. Way to go there. All right, yeah, sure, you can look around, and I'm sure that my exposure will just get paid for itself, you know? after going through.
And for your kindness and understanding,
Yep.
Abedzagek, why don't you pose with this nice, sorry, I never got your name.
Yeah, well, the name's Sergeant Stimpleton. So,
Sergeant
hey,
Stimpleton.
everyone, come on over here.
Whoa.
We're gonna get our
Yes.
picture taken with Abedzagak from
Abedzagak.
Bests in Space. very famous, don't you know?
Oh yes, Abedzagek.
Yes.
I think these fine people here deserve. How about an interview for the
Everybody
show?
get your selfie sticks. Come on, get on over here.
And then I'm gonna motion toward the other three, which I'm hoping are like within like viewing distance, but I'm kind of like giving them the like, let's go. And I'd like to take them and sneak past everyone and kind of leave Abedzagek to like pull down the fort.
Yep, you got it. I would like to whisper to the captain, why do all these guys smell like maple syrup?
They do all smell 100% like that.
So!
You're pretty sure one is just an alien that is pure maple syrup. So.
I relate.
So, you want to know about Vesks in space? Let's have a chat, gentlemen. Go.
We go.
You go inside Cryo-Genics. You see that there is you saw that the bodies haven't been moved. Everything is still the same. You could, if you want to, take things from them, although that will take time. There was that office in the back and a couple of rooms that you had not explored in the back of the building. But Model 392, you know that in the past you used that back building. You and Maggie would, Bloody Amy and Maggie would go sit back there and drink beers and enjoy your time together. Jamie and Sam just looked almost like they were looking at each other at the exact same time, and it freaked me out. So you know that back office is Big Tola's office, is Maggie's office at Cryo-Genics. So that might be the place to go to.
Excellent. I will relay that to my team and be like, I apologize. Oh, stop. I have no one to hit. There. Oh, thanks, Captain. Oh, no, it's the other way. Oh, no. When our powers combined, nothing happens.
As long as I can be wind.
There we go. All right.
I'll be like, I apologize, Captain. I thought my authority as the future heir of the gang would have gotten us through, but apparently I was not aware of the current situation.
No matter, take Mog and No and find the information. I'm gonna stand here, because I would like to be able to kind of watch the three of them go find the information, but also I'm gonna keep an eye on Abedzagek just to make sure they don't get too overwhelmed by the crew, and also I want to make sure that the guys here are remaining interested in what Abedzagek's bringing.
Absolutely. You see that they start pulling out selfie sticks. They all have posters of Abedzagek, and so they, people carry posters of Abedzagek on their person at all time. Start opening them up, signing them. It's a big ordeal now, and people from the street are now like, "Oh, hey, that's Abedzagek! Let's go hang out with Abedzagek!" And it's just creating this mob of people. It's out of this world. In fact, it's on the sun. And the three of you make your way. Thank you. The three of you make your way to that back
I'm so
office.
glad we're not drawing attention to ourselves. That was sarcasm. I believe No fixed my sarcasm chip. I have been pulling out the burns.
I will tell you that this back office, let me read it for you, balmy in comparison to the warehouse, but the warehouse now was no longer cold. The door being open has kind of just ruined the nature of that. The office has a long desk with a computer terminal and an oversized but aging executive chair. Behind the desk is a view screen playing a trivia of cryogenic services in a silent loop. To the east is a kitchenette, and to the west is an area with a couch and low table. A clear-doored refrigerator nearby holds a multitude of beverages. Doors stand to the east and west. What would you like to do?
That computer.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I think No goes for that. Hoping that there's something there to point them in the right direction at the very least.
Sure. Roll a computer.
I would like to check out what drinks they have.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Fresca.
beverages that Fresca. No, there's a whole bunch of beverages. There's beer. There's alcoholic beverages that are filling that.
I'm good.
I'm gonna just hold one.
Any whiskey?
There is whiskey.
All right, I'll take the whiskey.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold a beer and just kind of not drink it or anything, but just kind of reminisce because I do have the memories. And those
Right.
were probably the only good memories Bloody Amy has, is that familiarity. So I'm just gonna sit there and kind of collect my thoughts.
Love it.
27
All right,
on that.
no. What was that computer's check?
27.
Okay. So you are hacking in, and it seems really easy. All that you find is just this normal information about cryogenics. You don't really find anything unique or different. In fact, if you were to see this and to know this, you would think 100% that this was a normal business computer.
Do I know anything that could help?
Sure. Model 392, you're accessing your memory banks. Your purple hair starts flashing as your circuitry takes effect. And you know that earlier this year, even, a convincing shell was placed over the computer so that anyone who's trying to hack into it would have a very difficult time seeing past the shell of what was on there into the deeper information.
No, I believe the information is still there. I believe what you are seeing is a cover of what is truly inside. Kind of like me.
Oh, okay, I could try again.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
all
it-
you're
is it
seeing
a-
right now, currently, all you're seeing right now is legitimate business, like manifests of like an actual business log. It seems all up to code. The last activity on the terminal occurred 2 days ago. A brief log of payments the company received and then transferred to the bank.
Can I assist in any way? Like, do I know,
Yeah.
like...
If you want to roll a computer's check as well, you can help out. Anything with
Yeah.
10 or above will give no a +2.
Okay.
I would
And-
like to assist also.
Perfect.
Instead, can I use my culture check?
No, this one
Oh.
this one in particular needs to be a
Okay.
No. Allow me
19!
to assist you with this shell so we can reach the turtle inside. I also made it above 10.
perfect. So Model 392 assists you by telling you there is a shell. So these are the things that you need to be aware of. Where Mog like places a goopy finger down on one of the keys and is like, "Don't press that key right there."
No. Look in the recycle bin.
Ooh.
Go ahead and make another computer's check.
32.
32. This time you see past it. You see that there is something behind there that now you are able to access. It's a whole different world. In it is the real data structure. The computer contains thorough records of Cryo-Genics business dealing, including smuggling ledgers and gang-related security procedures, such as when to send non-gang employees home for the day. A large data transfer was logged at the time of the DCI heist, but it is not on this computer.
Does it say what computer it's on?
It seems like this was a bypassing computer, so somebody collected it here and then took it someplace else. Although, if you would like to make another computer's check, there's a lot of computer's checks that go into these things.
Okie dokie, computers check.
You can also help with this one.
Don't touch that button.
Do
I
I
succeed.
need to roll another?
Yes.
Nat 20! Holy cow, this dice is getting love.
Nice.
Can I put this on a mantle? Yeah, I have no modifiers, so just 20.
Perfect. So you get a +2
And then-
to your, and then Mog, did you pass it as well?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that is a 30 this time.
30. Yeah, with this one, you find that there was a shipment, a payment for thermal regulator maintenance that had its date changed to match financial logs accessible in the fake shell. So you're combining the two together. That payment came from the EOS Athletics Club.
EOS Athletics Club.
Yes.
Do they make really good lip balm too?
They do. And in fact, now that you're searching around, you do find that there are some things within this warehouse that are quite useful. There are 5 thermal regulator armor upgrades. Meaning you could walk around in all of this. If your armor has an upgrade slot, you could walk around in this heat and not feel any of that pressure. You also find that there is a box that contains 10 doses of Hyperleaf. The crate is labeled coffee beans. So it is an illegal substance that they have. And yeah.
I'm gonna come get Piper. I'll be
you.
right back.
Thank you.
So
Heard it that time.
You know what? With all this information flying out there, with Nono running around and going to get my dog, might be a good time to take a little mid-show break.
Hey.
yeah.
Perfect.
We'll take a mid-show break. We'll be right back. We'll see y'all in just a few minutes. The crew have learned quite a bit more information.
Athletics.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Everyone, and welcome back to more Things in Space. I think it's a good time. We'd take a little comment break right now. So let's see what you got going out there in the world.
Yep.
Did you see the cool comments? Wait, I'm trying to find them about the mouse pads. Where are they? I find them.
The one that said.
Yeah, you do that.
No, I haven't found it.
Oh.
So.
Cool. I'll find it.
The merch of the mouse pad is the blanket or the rug.
Avatar said, "Oh, I got it. Mouse pads that look like rugs and signed by Jess."
I would literally cry.
Fractured Avatar said, "I'm actually serious. Little mini rugs for $10 or $20, signed by Jess Zabed."
But can we get the kind that you have to like you know those little like freeze dried looking like washcloths that you have to drop into water and then they expand?
Like shrinky dink
Yeah.
rugs?
No, but they're the opposite of a shrinky dink because they get bigger.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys? I woke up one morning last week and I told this to Jamie.
Ben, you
What?
always say your ideas and somehow magically they appear on the market. I'm gonna stop you right now if you ever want to own this idea.
Okay, good call. No, I'll never do anything with it, but I just would love to see it out in the world. Can you tell them the exact wording that I said when I woke up?
In the middle, like half awake, he turns over and he goes, "Jamie, remind me when I wake up. Shrinky dink, biodegradable Nerf darts." And I was like, "Okay, hun. Go back to sleep."
Good.
In my mind, this makes a whole bunch of sense, all right? Because you gotta make those...
This is what you think about when you're like semi-unconscious, Benjamin?
Babe.
He made sure to
Babe.
tell me to remember this, to remind him when he woke up so he could do something about it.
Have never thought this, and I mean it in a complimentary way right now. We'll see about later. But I think you might have a lot more in common with Homer Simpson than I ever thought you did.
Don't. Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm putting all the pieces together right now. And
That's good.
Oh boy. Oh
That's
boy.
good.
Zippy
Karma. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you do it.
Ben, that's smart, but terrible execution.
54 Aqua Snake says, fun fact, captain is a title for the person who commands a ship, not dependent upon their rank.
We learning a
good
lot of
point.
things.
That's a good
today.
point.
So you're saying all I have to do is take over the ship, and then I am the captain. I'm just kidding.
I mean, Phoenix probably has some other things she could go do, so.
No, that was a
Mog-
joke. I don't want to be
Mog
tax
could be the
model.
president of the galaxy.
Whoa.
But on that ship, captain's in charge.
That's right.
It's fair.
Sir Robin says, meanie heads don't dream of shrinky-dink biodegradable Nerf darts. Your assessment of Ben is dead wrong. # Team Ben. Yes! All right, let's get back at it, shall
Nerf darts
we?
are already really small, so why do they have to be shrinky dinks?
I think you meant
Because
the
shrinky-dinks
opposite.
grow.
So they're the
Shrinky-dinks
washcloths?
are the things that
No,
grow.
shrinky dinks.
Shrinky
grow.
dinks
No.
are in the oven and they get smaller, love. You're thinking of the sponge creatures that you drop in water and they expand.
Yeah,
And you're like,
what are
look,
those
it's
ones
an
called?
elephant.
Those are called explosive washcloths.
That is not
Water
that is-
expanding washcloths.
Yeah, like those little.
well, whatever those
like
are,
these
that's what I was thinking of. Because you buy a big pack of them, very small, drop them in water, then all of a sudden they become Nerf darts. Then you just go and have
Yeah,
a
but then your
war
Nerf
and
darts
leave
are
them
soaking
everywhere.
wet. Like, I mean,
Jim is coming for
but-
you. He doesn't know his Starship Troopers. He doesn't know about Shrinky Dinks. Get this guy out of here.
Let me tell you, Jim just shows up on Saturdays to heckle me, and I'm aware of it. I know what's happening, but that's all right. I make his games miserable. So here we go.
Just to respond to
So
everyone
funny.
talking about how we don't have a ship right now, I feel like we need to make a rug poster for Captain Phoenix that says "Ship is where the heart is."
that would be called a tapestry.
A tapestry.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
A rug. It's true. That's a tapestry.
I mean,
Here's
if
the
it's
thing,
on the
though.
wall.
Here's the thing. Just because I don't know where my ship is doesn't mean we don't have a ship. And we do have the whale hat, which is part of the ship, so therefore I'm captain of that whale hat, which means I'm still captain of the ship. So shoo, all you naysayers.
How dare you? A pox upon your household.
Pox upon your ships.
I wonder
Goes
if
on
that
you.
restaurant owner was actually the one that stole our ship because there's a whale on it and she wants the whale in order to make all of her restaurant.
No, but she left the whale hat.
Hmm.
We have the whale hat, maybe.
So you're at Cryo-Genics. You found out this information. You found out some other. You found some other goodies. What do you do?
Drink from an owl mug.
Still keeping my eyes on a Bedzigag.
Okay, I think our next stop needs to be EOS Athletics Club. Do you know anything about that, Model 392?
Ben.
You
Is there
can
a check?
roll.
Culture check.
I'll allow you to do a culture check.
Yeah. And it's down by 5. So reduced by 5.
I'm actually not going to give you that 5 right now.
11.
Can I
11.
aid?
Uh,
Or can I also
not
Oh,
on
wait.
culture checks. No.
I have a +6 modifier, so 17. Woo!
17. You know that this was a place. The EOS Athletic Club was a place on the edge of Corona, but years ago it was hit by a solar plume and it exploded both that building and the surrounding buildings. And nobody really has.
Why
gone
do you say we need to go there? No.
Well, there's a large payment to the EOS Athletics Club for thermal regulator maintenances.
That is very strange. I am accessing my memories. And as far as I can recall, that company got obliterated by a solo flare.
That's not good.
No, it is not.
Boop, 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 boop.
It could be some kind of cover.
I am searching the interwebs.
Sure.
The infosphere.
The infosphere.
For the EOS Athletics Club, former owners,
Absolutely.
any information I can find on it.
Okay. You make some, you can find the address of it, and you know that it is purchased from the, hang on one second. Let me make sure I get this right. This is going to take me 1 second, so if you've got more things going on, I would say go for that.
Silence lingered like an old onion.
I'll go ahead and
Onion.
pass out
Okay,
the thermal
so
regulators to everybody. So everybody has
Sure.
a thermal regulator. I'll give a Benzagax to them when I get next to them.
You do need to have an upgrade slot in your armor to make that happen, but you can install that within your armor. You do know that this is a building. It is in the Mercantile Consortium, and it belongs to a Mercantile Consortium company called Malika Group. Somebody bought it up a couple like a year ago, and but has done nothing with it.
It could be a cover. That's how our businesses usually run.
Now that you're digging around on the infosphere, you see that there's not really a public face of the Malika Group on Corona, and you do notice that they own some other buildings around the Burning Archipelago, but they do not seem to have any official face.
This seems fishy to me. Perhaps the officers outside would have information, or maybe Luthix. Perhaps we should take this information to our captain. By
At
the
this
way,
point that the outfit just kind of dissolves.
this
off of
costume
Mog.
feels kind of scratchy on my skin. I'm just gonna leave it in this room here.
Yeah.
You said there's another door in here?
There is. There's another door leading further back into Cryo-Genics. There's actually two doors. One of them, you open it up. It's a simple restroom. If anybody needs to go.
Thank
And then
goodness that coffee was hitting me.
and then there's another one, which is a private lavatory. And inside there are some towels and toiletries, as well as a basic med kit and an even fire unit.
Ooh. I follow No in there to take a look at stuff, and as I do, I acknowledge that we have two new follows. One from Shanty11 and one from Skagero. Thanks so much for the follows.
Thank you for the follows. Make sure to take the toiletries. They are small and compact.
All right. But after that, you've kind of searched everywhere.
I guess we asked the captain if she thinks we should go to this EOS Athletics Club.
That would be the most appropriate action. She is the captain, and this whole thing could be a cover. Yes, the buildings were destroyed and burned down, but obviously something is awry.
A just word. Let us go and regroup with our team.
Go regroup. You pull the Bedzagak away from Sergeant Stimpleton.
We do not march. We do not march.
No more
I
marching.
had a whole
Marching
plan.
right now.
Oh, it's okay.
And you eventually are able to work your way away from the very small crowd that has formed for Vesk's in space.
Bye.
And yeah, you are able to get to your inner cycles, and you can have a conversation if you'd like.
Ah, that's the endorphin rush I needed. How'd it go in there?
No,
It went
found
fine. Oh.
some amazing information.
Neat. What'd you find, buddy?
There's, well, so the, shell company, lots of payments, and something called EOS Athletics Club is owned by Malika Group that is a mercantile company consortium. So there's that. But I can't find anything about them on the infosphere.
We have a couple of options at this point that I want to bring up to you. The Meltdown might have more information if you wish to go there. You can always ask around for all types of information just to find out from people, or you could just go there. These are all options on the table, allowing you free reign to do with whatever you wish.
I believe if we return to the Meltdown, it would be safer for myself and Nono to be the only ones that enter. I don't know if I can come up with a reliable cover for the rest of you, especially since Mog should be dead. Mama Thrash is a woman that when she finds information, keeps it close. She might have more information there.
It's true.
However, the actual
Okay.
location would also be a place to go. I'm just spitballing here. Pew, pew, pew.
Glad to see those comedy wires are still firing right.
I feel like I'm learning so much. I've got jokes. Hey.
Hey!
I feel like Phoenix brought her her mug of coffee with her this whole way, and has just been like
Probably.
sipping it and is like really interested because she usually is the one that has to like tell the group things. So she's kind of watching them and hanging back a little bit to see what sort of decision they make, but she would not make it apparent to them that that's exactly what she's doing.
So where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You did order all this food that is sitting at the Grandmaster's kitchen,
Oh.
ready to be picked up. They could
No,
not
it's
not.
not.
We got a
It
grub
got
job.
It says,
delivered.
let's go there.
They could not find somebody to deliver from the line crawler to line crawler, but it is sitting at the kitchen. So the app like popped up later that was like, I can't find anybody to take it to you. Sorry.
We go there.
Oh
then,
yeah, we
Ben.
go there.
We go follow your nose.
You make your way to the Grandmaster's kitchen. Luthix is there. The meal this time, the first time is free, and then it becomes expensive. So this time it's going to cost you each 30 credits to get this meal. So just so you're aware.
Phoenix will pay for the entire crew.
Ooh.
Classy move.
Aw, thanks, Mom.
Wow. Picking up the tab.
Well, I hope you all appreciated your meal so much.
I don't think we've had one better.
I've heard that you met Sergeant Stimpleton over at Cryo-Genics.
Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful person. I'm so very interested and excited to meet Abedzagek. Abedzagek, have you met Luthix? Do you remember?
Yeah, briefly.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
No.
No. Interesting. Because I was told that there was a diversion that was created, and that many of you were gone for quite some time. Sergeant Stimpleton might be a man who, well, he is very loyal However, he isn't always on point with his decision making.
You're a real good guy. Real good guy.
Do you not believe us when we talked to you before that our interests are in protecting the city?
Oh,
It seems that you do not like our actions. Am I incorrect?
no, I believe that at one point your interests were in protecting this city. However, I reserve the right to change my mind on a moment's notice due to new information that might come up. So, when I ask you, did you find what you were looking for, and you lie to me and say no, it makes me...
I said yes.
Oh, I
We
said
were-
no and I wasn't trying to lie.
We didn't quite find the information that we were looking for, but we did
Exactly.
find breadcrumbs.
Yes, yes.
Not literal breadcrumbs. That would attract ants.
I
Oh,
did
no?
not mean to lie at all. I don't like to lie.
No, like this. I want to make a sense motive check. I do not like this
Sure.
Dragona no more.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah, the food's real good. It's
That
a 4.
food is delicious.
Luthix, if you think we don't have Corona's best interest at heart, I fear the information you've found is not correct. We have found some information that we seek. Are you able to share some of the things that we were looking for?
Yeah. So do you, Luthix, have any information on, I don't know, on like the EOS Athletics Club or the Malika Group? Stuff like that. You know, just if you got anything.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Can I aid her?
Not with diplomacy. Unless you can think of something really nice to say.
Well, I said something really nice and then told Noto to speak.
Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah.
It's a 16. That wasn't great.
So that's enough to get a +2. All you gotta do is get over 10 to aid. So,
My diplomacy bonus is a 10, so I auto win.
ooh, good to know.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Well, I do know that people have said that it's haunted. That death lingers there. That the dead don't sleep like they have elsewhere. The Malika group I know nothing about.
Cool.
Can I sense motive that? Come on.
Damn it.
Food's real good.
Yeah.
Food is real good.
I only got a 13.
Food is very good.
Luthix, how is it that something so simple like the Malika group can slip under your radar? You have your talons in everything in this city. You've never heard of them.
Keep reminding you. The Brass Bazaar is under my control. Brass Bazaar is my domain. I will protect the Brass Bazaar. Things that happen on the outskirts, they're more on the periphery of my decision making. Since the Malika group controls the EOS Athletics Club, which is a burnt down building on the husk on the outskirts of Corona, made them know mine.
Can I ask, has anyone ever tried to harm the Brass Bazaar?
You'd be surprised.
Huh.
Do you not want to go further?
Oh, you wish for me to get into specifics. Every day, there's generally about 3 or 4 attempts of robbery within the Brass Bazaar. Those are all taken and handled by me. Run a tight ship around this area. There are other small gangs that try and rise up and gain prominence within the area. The current one being the Sirocco bandits, who are a problem, I will admit, although they haven't encroached into Brass Bazaar territory. So, they have been on my periphery. Other gangs that do swoop in on a monthly basis, well, they are taken care of.
If we wanted to earn your trust, how would we go about doing so?
Continue on your path. Do what you're doing. In the end, I shall make my judgment when I make it. 100% final and over. It will be clear how I feel.
This food is great.
Not to change the subject or nothing. Do you happen to know a person by the name of Dusk?
Dusk. Dusk.
They say he's licked by flames.
Yes. Yes, an Azata fellow. One of the Brass Dragons.
Right?
Yes, he has come in here once before, although I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay.
Forgive me, Luthix, for asking perhaps a stupid question. Do you happen to be a part of the Brass Dragons?
Why would you ask a question like that?
As I said, it was stupid.
I am a shop owner. This is my abode. I
Just
this
have to
business.
say that it's called the Brass Bazaar, and it is run by, well, you.
Right. See, you found out my secret as being a dragon, yes? Is that what we're referring to?
Yes.
Appreciate it. Spread that around. However, what I will tell you is I'm quite content running my business. I'm quite content being in charge of the Brass Bazaar. There are no dealings outside of all of that I wish to be any part of.
Sense motive. Sense motive.
I would like to as well.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Come on.
Damn it! Food is so good.
Oh, that's a net 20! Holy gosh!
Boom.
What's the
That's
total?
Captain.
So 21.
What's the total? 21?
21. Yeah, I just put a point into sense motive this level.
This food is delicious.
Oh!
No! Dang it.
I would also like to sense motive.
Well,
My modifier is -2.
Oh no.
Yeah, I won't.
I have an 8, but I keep rolling so low.
All right, so you've talked to Luthix. What else would you like to do?
Eat our food.
It's delicious.
Does Luthix walk away?
Yes.
She makes me extra slimy.
Mog, I don't think that's something you should go around telling people.
What?
Yes, I don't think that's appropriate dinner conversation.
I
or
thought it was
breakfast or-
great.
What did I say that was inappropriate?
I
I'm
do not
sorry I
know.
offended.
No, I am sorry if I am incorrect. I was assuming that you were implying a sexual innuendo.
Oh, ha ha. No, no. It's like sweaty for me, but slimy.
Oh, I see. She makes your pores Never mind.
Yes.
You know
yes.
what? We're just gonna.
Fine.
This food is so good.
I
delicious.
see now. Yes.
Okay, the way I see it, we either go to this athletics club and deal with some ooky spooky ghosts, or we can go back to the Meltdowns and try to find some stuff out with the Bloodshot Gang.
On a 392, you do know that there is a way that you could perhaps talk your way into keeping the Meltdown as open as possible. You are part of the members. You could figure out a way how to maybe talk your way around getting the people in and out of there.
Okay. Is there like a secret back way in to like my lab?
There is. There actually is there's a backdoor entrance that most of the Akeshti use, and it's actually the thing that you and Nono slipped out of.
I do believe if we wanted to go back to the Meltdown, I could find a way to get you all inside. I can't guarantee your safety, but I can try. It will at least get Nono close enough to a computer to where we can see what's stored there.
Yes, it's worth a shot.
Okay. Do we wanna?
Down.
Mog, I wish you still had your Colonel outfit. As a disguise.
Yes. Perhaps I could act like a living dead.
Or if we could put a robe over your head in some capacity.
Oh, I have those. I can help with that.
Yeah. Is anyone good at disguise?
I mean, I'm good at putting rugs on top of things.
I did say robe, but I can see why a rug would also work.
Tomato, tomato.
Putting rugs on top. Like that's a skill.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. It's part of my athletics.
It goes perception, physical silence, piloting, profession, putting
There it
rugs
is.
on top of people.
If I ran a D&D campaign.
Okay, so you want to disguise Mog with a rug. Roll a disguise check. Whoever is doing this. Yeah, why don't we make it you, Jess?
Okay.
I'll alter my voice as well, so that way they do not recognize it.
11.
11. He looks like a slug in a rug.
I'm gonna grab the rug from a Bedzagak. Oh, give it to
Okay.
me.
I wish we still had that Colonel costume.
It's a 13.
13. You so a little bit more posh slug in a rug.
A slug and a rug.
It's
Captain,
a slug in a
you-
rug. Don't you know about those slugs
Yes.
and a rugs?
You seem to be the expert on disguises and trickery. How should I change my voice to better integrate this disguise?
Guises and trickery, should I be offended?
No, I mean it as a compliment. You're quite skilled in these areas.
I am.
Do you not feel this way? Your ability to speak and get yourself out of trouble, get us out of trouble.
Yes, but I would like to call that diplomacy.
Ah, yes.
Perhaps not trickery and disguise. Because truly, I am never out to trick someone. It's their fault if they don't believe a lie.
What about manipulation? What are your opinions on that?
What was the original question?
How should
Your
I
voice, yes,
change
your
my
voice.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
do you remember how you felt when you were wearing the Colonel costume?
Yes.
Do you feel? Do you remember how it felt to have so much authority?
You maggots.
Yes, I would like you to channel that. Pretend
Pretend?
that you are the
Pretend.
co-captain of the Scourge.
The co-captain. I enjoy it.
But,
It will be my
Congratulations.
tackling
Co-
fuel.
but I will say, I still outrank you, but you're
Yes.
just slightly under.
Just slightly. I'm the boss of everyone else, but not the boss of you.
For the next hour or so.
Congratulations on your promotion, Mog.
Thank
Well
you.
received.
Yes, it comes with a pay raise as well. Ah,
I know
Do you get
said
dental?
That.
yes.
Dental? Do you have teeth?
No. But you can still get gum disease.
Forward to when we are at the Meltdown. You're sitting in front of this building that you've seen before, and it seems normal. There's Kojin Hackhands over there selling his sun meat. He kind of waves at you with his cleaver hand, and
I'm gonna
What do you
sneak
do?
him through the back.
Okay, so you go to the back of Meltdown, and there is, in fact, a secret room back there. And in order to get into it, there is an athletics check, and then also there's just an athletics check.
Okie dokie.
From everybody?
I have that.
Everybody who's trying to get in through the secret
All right, everyone. Ship shape.
Well,
I rolled in that one.
15.
Ooh, dirty 20.
15 and a dirty 20 pass. So you both are
Yay.
fine. Yep, you're good to go. And
Nono only had the 1 cup of coffee this morning, so she's not feeling, herself right now. So she's gonna try again. Is that possible?
yeah, I mean, did you fall though?
I did.
I got a 12.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Mog falls down hard, takes 2 points of damage landing on the ground. No, you just kind of like slip down the side. What?
I
But you
just
can
gotta
try
get a
again,
running
for sure.
start. Just a running start.
Absolutely.
But that time it's a natural 1.
Yeah, you're gonna take 5 points of damage as you just hit the ground
I didn't
very
realize
hard.
getting into this room would be so difficult for all of you.
This is confusing.
No. Let me falling be a lesson to you, my underling. You must try harder.
That's good advice.
Hey, Benzigak, can you just reach down and pick me up? Because I don't know if
Absolutely.
this is gonna get better.
Yeah,
That's
I
real
could-
easy. Abedzgak opens the little flap that's right there and just pulls No up.
Can I grab Mog too?
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
I can help
'Cause
with
you
my
know-
arm extenders.
yeah.
Hey!
We'll say that Abedzgak pulls up No, and
Wait, Ben. I have to say, this is like picking up one of those Tubi toys, you know, like the little slippery ones that
Get
fall out of
outta
your
here.
hand.
How dare you? I was gonna say that model 392 picks up Mog with their extendable arms, and that it was like, those slippery tubes that like you pick up. Shut.
You guys have never heard of them.
Never heard of it.
No.
How dare
did my 12 make it, Ben?
you. No. The captain's left
I
outside.
also fall.
Oh! Can I pick up the captain?
Yeah, you pick up the captain, and it's like one of those slippery tubes that. No, wait, I'm sorry.
Phoenix at first is gonna fight it and be like, I can do it on my own. Like,
Sure.
I can.
Oh.
No, and then kind of look at a Benzigak like, okay, fine.
I won't tell the others. Look how strong the captain is doing this all by herself!
Thank you.
And
a
just
Benzigak.
like that, you are all in Meltdown. This is the room that you were
Is
locked
you?
up in here. This is where you were locked up. This is where Model 392 kind of set you free, and this is a very uncomfortable situation that you were all in. But you have made it into this small kind of bunk room of the Meltdown. You are all
Okay.
over on roll 20, and I am pulling you over right.
Model 392, where is the computer?
That is a great question that I do know the information to. Ben?
You would know that the computer is probably within Mama Thrash's office.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to get into, but you do know that it is through the doorway that is closest to you, almost directly across from where you just went in.
We have to get to Mama Thrash's office. However, in order to do this, we're going to have to cross through Meltdown. I suggest I take the lead, even though you, Captain Phoenix, are the captain, and Mog, you are currently co-captain. I do feel like I need to take the lead in this, just because I can maybe convince any of my
Bloodshot thugs?
well, yeah, I was gonna say past gang member fellows to not engage in violence.
Captain Phoenix has her coffee mug still. It's probably cold, very cold. She's still got coffee. She just keeps adding whiskey to it and taking sips of it. And she's gonna look at Model 392 and go, "Oh, yes. For the next 10 minutes, you as well, co-captain."
What?
Does that officially make me an official member of your crew, Captain?
For the next 10 minutes.
I mean, your name was on the credits at the beginning, so.
But I missed it, so I don't believe you.
All
I
right.
will say, Bonnie, you did say you need to cross the entirety of the Meltdown, but it's just crossing over this room.
We have to cross over the room, but that room is dangerous, Ben.
It's a dangerous room, I know.
All right. Well said, Model 392. Even though we are following them now, don't forget, Nono and Abedzagak, that Model 392 is your boss, and I'm the boss of Model 392, and the boss of me is Phoenix.
I'm gonna go to Abedzagak and I'm gonna kind of lean into their ear. Abedzagak.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a co-captain?
Duh.
Okay.
I want to roll to hear this.
Okay, roll a perception check.
21.
What do I have to?
Come on.
Dang it!
Come on, really?
Roll a stealth check. It's opposed. Yeah,
Alright.
roll a stealth check.
22. I kid you not.
You're the real boss. But speaking of bosses, we have a new Bit Boss battle bot.
Get
while
out of
we're-
here!
You know what? While we're
Karma.
trying to figure out who actually is the co-captain of the ship, why don't we read some comments?
Zippy Karma gave it to Jamie.
Thank you. Thanks, Zippy.
People are saying Mog needs to be so Mog is number 1. That's Penguin Witch Doctor said that, and then Gary K 532 said Model 392 is number 1A.
Oh my gosh.
This is definitely an Annie Bernard, Dwight Schrute battle for the top.
Yep.
You know, I went to Cornell, so I deserve it. Oh boy.
Hey! Gary K532, Slug and a Rug. New merch idea. We have so many great merch ideas tonight.
I agree.
Including, Ben, your amazing Nerf. Get him a rink, a dinky dink, whatever you want to call him.
Nobody in chat has been able to tell me what those things are, so I'm going to continue to call them shrinky
Wow.
Are you talking about the towels or no?
No, he's talking about the little dissolvable pills that had like sponge inside that you drop in like water or the tub and it would like expand to become
Like
an
a
animal.
dinosaur.
Yeah,
thing.
little dinosaurs or little like.
You can buy regular sponge versions of those at Trader Joe's.
Get out of here. You are.
You
Magic
can buy-
Grow capsules.
Aren't they like magic grow capsules?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
All of you.
And then you know, you don't even need Nerf ones. Just get like regular sponges and then just throw them at people. And there's your Nerf. You're like, yeah.
You know what? That is the combat we have yet to see in Starfinder is thrown sponges. So we need to really work
It's
that in
not too
somehow.
late.
We got
It
the
is
rugs
not
down.
late.
It's now time.
You ever been hit by a sponge? It's jarring.
What kind of sponge?
A wet sponge.
A wet one.
All right. So here you are. You're in the meltdown. You're all co-captains.
Except me,
Not
it's
everyone.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Not everyone
I
except
said
for No.
So I tell Abedzagek that they can be co-captain.
Right.
Then I'm gonna be like, no.
Yes, Captain Phoenix?
Hang back with me for a moment.
Okay.
No's like the
I'm gonna
one
wait.
person that needs to go over the door because
Yeah.
there's a key card lock, and so everybody else is like just staring at.
Just
the
gonna
two of
wait
you.
here for you, Captain.
I'm gonna lean in and just be like, you go open that door, No. I believe in you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Captain. That means a lot.
I think you should be a co-captain as well.
Captain?
Yes.
How much coffee is left in that mug?
Oh, none.
That's what I thought. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to this co-captain idea, cause, I don't really feel like I've deserved it. Maybe after the door swipe, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And Nona will take a couple steps and like turn back to the captain and go, and then waddle over to the door and swipe the key.
In that moment.
And I
Okay.
use the Cryo-Genics card, not the 5 from the Indo-Solar Science Museum card.
You go over and swipe the card from Cryo-Genics. Roll a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
What?
Here we go with
Wait.
some more card drama.
Oh no, I hate saves. Okay. It's a total of an 8, but it was a natural 1.
Okay, a natural 1 is a fail.
Wait.
Do me a favor, and what's 17 plus 9, 26. 26 points of electrical energy course into
Wait.
No as she touches the keypad.
No, I have an
What?
idea.
Oh,
Can I use my new ability that I've leveled up with, the intervene? As a reaction, when an adjacent ally is damaged, I can take half of the damage.
Absolutely.
Or Phoenix can use her ability to make the damage roll the absolute least amount of damage that could possibly be rolled.
Ooh.
That one's better.
So it's at this point that that Captain Phoenix just she looks at this moment, and all in the while is seeing multiple realities come true as she sees No swipe the key card. It's a moment of No burning to death. It's a moment of just pure chaotic destruction. It's a moment of No kind of getting hurt, and then there's one moment where No steps back right after she touches the key card to the reader and takes as limited damage as possible. And it's at that point that Captain Phoenix snaps back to this moment in reality and kind of pulls No away as she swipes that. No takes 6 points of electricity damage.
Oof. That was really good.
He rolled 6 die.
Carrying a lot with those resolve points, though. Let's hope you don't need them by the end.
So, as this is the meltdown, I should know how to get through the door.
In fact, you do. And in fact,
Should have thought of
this
that
is-
first.
This is strange to you. Mama Throsh usually sets this trap on the door out front, the front door, because nobody ever uses that door. All the gang members come through the secret entrance. So it's odd now that trap has been moved here. Something has changed.
Interesting. I
The
believe
keycard.
either Mama Thrust does not trust. My position may be compromised. I might be found out. I don't know how they would know that. But this trap should not be there in this room. And I am one of the people that uses this room.
Do you know if there are any cameras hidden in this room for surveillance?
Ben?
I also
Look
look
around.
around. Yeah.
No, there are no cameras that are in here. You notice that there are beds, and there are little foot lockers. These seem like beds that are not made, but haven't been used in a couple of days. You know, as maybe their small, little, tiny little beds are no longer needed. Perhaps. Roll a perception check.
26.
23.
3.
14.
4.
You hear a coming from outside. There's a small scratch at the door.
Can I identify the sound?
You could.
Do I know that sound?
You absolutely know that sound. There is a dinosaur that lives out there.
Am I friends with the dinosaur?
Is it Bash?
Bash!
Oh.
This is a dinosaur. This is a one of the dinosaurs that doesn't really speak. It may know you. It may remember you.
Is it friends with Bloody Amy? Bloody Amy doesn't have much.
Absolutely, it's friends with Mama Throsh. So you don't know anymore.
Do I know the dinosaur's name?
Kato.
Cuddle?
Kato.
Oh, God.
I like
Cuddle better.
Hugs and kisses. Is its
Yeah.
Cuddle the dinosaur. Kato? I'm gonna go to the door and go into my memory, go processing, and then go into Bloody Amy's voice and be like, Kato, this is Amy. Open the door.
It's a dinosaur. You know that the dinosaur can't.
It's like sit, roll over, play dead.
Jurassic
Open the
Park.
door.
Jurassic Park. The Raptors fully opened the door.
Thank you, Jet. That is
But
what I'm
to
trying
be-
to.
I want you all to be aware that this noise is not coming from the one that No just got shocked by. There are
Oh.
3 doors in a row. It's coming from the door that's very left.
I
The
use
door
my
that No's trying to get into is the one on the right.
psychokinetic hand to open the door.
You open door. Stepping through, very calmly, peeking its head around a corner, is a dinosaur. Its face bisected in the middle. It looks at you with curious eyes. It has the typical posture of a velociraptor, but its mouth opens vertically instead of horizontally. And I'm going to pull you to a picture of
I
said
think I
creature.
might have done that.
Yep.
Ooh,
Did I do
Ugh.
that?
you might have been the one to do this. As it steps through the door, it looks at you all very curiously and very calmly. And twists its head.
I'm going to, I guess, look directly in the eye, and just be
Okay.
like, "I'm sorry."
Roll a sense
Because
motive
that
check.
means food.
Me roll a sense motive?
Yes, roll a sense
Oh,
motive
no.
check.
3?
3.
I have
It's
a
at this
negative
point.
modifier.
It's at this point that this dinosaur opens its mouth and charges at you. Everybody roll initiative. Yeah!
Uh,
Just
11.
likes the noise that I was making with
Was that his little claws tapping on the ground when he walks? Or does he have a really cool watch?
That's how he sounds, all right?
Gotta. He's a jazz musician.
I see.
Jazzy. Bedzagak, what'd you get?
11.
11. All right, no.
21.
21. Model 392.
19.
19. Mog.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Crazy.
And Captain Phoenix.
24.
24.
After all that whiskey?
Strong.
I mean, you can penalize me if you want to.
Oh, no, that's you.
I have a
Good
plus
boy.
6 to my initiative. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And I rolled an 18.
That improved initiative is very, very good. He charges at you. And this is an action that he is allowed to do, is to make a charge attack in his surprise round. So he charges at you, Model 392. You are flat-footed to his charges. He runs up and he strikes at you with his talons, and he bites you. He is going to take a -4 to each of these. He has this pounce ability, which is really nice. The first one is going to miss, even though you are flat-footed, and then he comes in with this bite with this vertical mouth. That is going to be a 20 against your flat-footed AC. So for flat-footed, you're going to take a -2.
My EAC or KAC?
Your KAC.
Oh, 18 with a
18.
-2.
So he goes and bites you. You are going to take 7 points of piercing damage as he just bites into your skin. You might have done that to him. Top of the round, it is Captain Phoenix. Captain Phoenix, as you open up this small little area, a black hole opens up and a grenade falls at your feet.
Oh boy.
Let me just see how long that grenade is going to last. Okay. You have a grenade. It's at your feet. What do you do?
Well, it is a free action to throw the grenade, yes?
It's a free action to throw the grenade.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the grenade and I'm gonna throw it in the far back corner, which should be about, it should be 15 feet away from me, and it should be 10 feet away from the dinosaur.
Love it. Okay,
It's
you
the
do
furthest
that.
I can throw it.
Okay.
Next, if you'll allow,
Okay.
I would like to take us on a little journey. So the coffee cup I've been holding all morning. I mean, come on, this is a sci-fi show, right? This is a city in space.
It
So
is.
I'm picturing this coffee cup that I'm holding to be one of those like moving picture coffee mug. So like it probably says like Corona, like it's probably advertisement, right?
You know
Wish
what
you were here.
It's a Deep Cultures Institute that says, it's actually Nib's mug, and it says world's best wife.
Aww.
And then it, like, rotates,
universe's
you
best
know?
wife.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it's kind of old.
Cool.
Wives in space.
But what I was trying to go with this was like can it like switch and say something else, and then like switch and
yes.
say great, cool. So I'm gonna just be holding my coffee mug and look at this dinosaur and say no. I'm just gonna like reach out and touch the dinosaur with my coffee mug and cast Jolting Surge.
Okay, you absolutely can do that. You reach out and touch them with your coffee mug.
I
It's
love
actually
this mug.
Nibs's coffee mug.
Yeah.
So
I just needed it to be electrical to be able to cast this spell. It's fine. Oh, okay. So that's going to be a 15 plus 5, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
No.
No. Oh. Thought you were telling me no. Right, that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage, and you can see that you have made this dinosaur angry.
And
Would
I
you like to move anywhere?
Take a guarded stab.
Ah, the good old-fashioned guarded step. Congratulations. No, it is your turn. Are you riding Scriff, or is Scriff by your side?
I I had never said, but because I never said, I'll say that he's by my side.
Okay.
So here's the thing. What do I know about this dino?
Okay. Roll a life science check.
Life science.
Can I assist? Since I actually know what it is and did that to it?
Yeah.
Or should I wait for my turn?
It'd be better to wait for your turn and try it then.
That's only a 13.
A 13. You get to know. No, you get to know nothing.
Fun. Okay. Then Nono is gonna go out on a little bit of a limb here.
Okay.
She looks at her little personal computer comm unit she has on her wrist.
Right.
And starts pushing a bunch of buttons, and she's like, "Hey guys, look at this cool thing I figured out I could do." And like a hologram appears on the far side of the room in front of her of sun meat.
Okay.
And she's using her mechanic trick, distracting hack.
All right.
So basically, I'm trying to distract the dinosaur with this image. It is a feint check using computers instead of bluff. So that CR is going to be, or that DC is going to be 10 plus the dino's sense motive, or 15 plus 1.5 the CR, whichever is greater.
Yeah. Okay. Because its sense motive is off the charts. Let me just... No, I'm just kidding. It's 15 plus 1.5 times the CR.
Okay, but I'm going to try to distract it with as little knowledge as I have. That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. It kind of goes... Got it like... And looks around. It's a little confused.
Did it work or not? Because it matters.
It worked.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That means I have fainted it.
It's fainted. It's
meaning it will be flat-footed to me. Yes. It'll be flat-footed to me.
Cool. Does Scriff want to do anything?
Yeah, Scriff's gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Or 2, because he didn't move. And I discovered, leveling up, that I should have been using a much bigger bonus for Scriff shots.
Hey.
This whole time.
Now, is this dinosaur? Is it flat-footed to Scriff as well, or only to you?
It doesn't say that in the text, so raw, I don't think so.
Okay.
The first shot is only a 7. Second,
not gonna hit.
Second is a 18.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Ooh,
as you take as Scriff takes a shot with the hunting rifles over its shoulder, it just pops in the shoulder, or it pops into the skin of this dinosaur.
That'll be 30 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Fantastic. We continue on. It is now Model 392's turn. Model 392, what are you going to do?
So sad. First, I would like to, basically, as soon as I see the dinosaur, I'll say muscle bit. I would like to do a life science check to see kind of like any weaknesses. What do I know about it? I've obviously experimented on it. So
Yeah, roll a life science check.
Oh gosh, 24.
24. You do know a few things about this. You know this is a Akatonian Kashma. So it is a dinosaur that is found on Akaton. You have done some experiments in order to create the vertical mouth on this. You also know a couple of things. It is very resistant to cold. Any type of cold is really just not going to get through to it. And it is vulnerable to acid.
Okay then. So I'm going to do an entropic strike.
Perfect.
I believe. With my hammer. Let's do it with the hammer. Yeah. All right.
All right, make that attack.
Okay. 12.
12 point. No, 12 is not going to hit. So
Yeah.
nah. You miss with your entropic strike. Not connecting. Is there?
I have an
anywhere-
extra action.
Oh, you have an extra action. You want to make it another attack?
I do, and
see.
also when I got bit, I just want to make sure all of you know that even though I'm very sad, I went and I laughed in the face of danger.
Perfect.
Oh, that's way better. 18, 19, 20, 22!
22 is a hit. Roll
Yay!
damage.
I will. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage into this Kato. You know Kato. I mean, it's in your memory banks, but there's no connection there right now. There's no feeling of camaraderie, and maybe this thing feels the exact same way. Would you like to move anywhere? Would you like to take a 5 foot, a guarded step, or just run around the place?
Maybe a
willy-nilly?
guarded step away from the grenade.
Sure. Yeah, back up into the corner, closer to a Bedzagag, positioning yourself in between the beds that seem unused.
And just to reiterate, I grant grant an ally a +2 morale bonus to AC. I'm gonna give that to Mog.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Mog, it is now your turn.
You betcha, I'm moving up. You fools moving back. I'm going in. So yeah, I'm gonna step forward. And before I cast my spell, I would love to also learn what I know about this creature. So you said life science, correct?
Yes.
I didn't roll very high. Additionally, I think I would have asked the same question that Bonnie asked. So
Okay.
let's just move on.
Oh yeah, am I allowed to say that I give that information to the team? Like, acid!
Absolutely.
It hates acid! You know?
Yes.
Well, I guess maybe I did have. I rolled a 15 plus my theme knowledge reduces
Yeah.
the DC by 5.
I mean, you wouldn't learn anything
Okay. Sounds
more than what, unless you know that its talons could make you bleed.
Okay. Deduced that. I would like to cast fatigue.
You basically have a Jurassic Park moment where you're like, oh, that talent. You want to induce fatigue. I get a will save, correct?
No, I have to hit you with a melee, and then I think
Okay.
you get it after that.
Okay.
My attack roll is 21.
21.
For
Yeah,
AC.
that'll do it as you reach out and touch this dinosaur, placing your 3-fingered hand goopily all over the dinosaur. And then do I get a save? Or does it
You
just
get a
happen?
fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
DC 15.
Ooh, I got you there with an 18 total.
Darn you. I'm happy I was able to even just land the melee touch, though.
Hey, good for you, though. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
And as you moved and as you reached out and touched it, you don't have any extra actions, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, great, because now it's my turn.
Aw,
And
man.
Mog, you stepped up to this creature, so I plan on taking 2 attacks. A bite and also a swipe with its talons. It does, of course, it is going to take the penalties for using multi-attack. I don't even really care about that. So here we go. Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. That's a natural 20.
If I lose another eye.
Okay, this was its talons. So first, let's roll out some damage here. That is going to be a total of 14 points of slashing damage. And then comes the critical hit deck.
Would now be a time that I can use my new intervene?
You
Talent?
are not directly next to Mog.
We're in a
So-
very small
Whoa.
room.
Yes,
Ah,
but you can't because you are not like 5 feet away from him. You are
Wait.
10 feet away from him.
wait, I have 4 darts. Can I dart you?
It is a natural 20. Nothing
No!
that you can say or do will take away this. This is also gonna hurt too because it nicked an artery with its talon.
Mog's a tank. Come on, guys.
So you take a total of 1 point of bleed
Okay.
and 2 more bleeding damage just kind of gush out of this thing.
Oh,
So in the 16 was the original number of the slashing?
14.
14. Okay, and then plus 3 is 17 then? Is he frozen on your guys' screens?
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
He's
go.
back.
So 14 slashing, 3 bleed.
The next attack is going in with its bite. He chomps down on you.
Ah!
15 against KAC.
Oh,
Yeah,
plus
That,
2.
yeah,
Plus
the +2. The +2 does not hit.
I laughed at you.
Ah, so that little laugh does not allow this creature to get through. It's a full round action to do those things. So,
Good
oh,
support.
but wait, I have an extra action too.
No.
I do. So he is going to move to the corner, leaving the square. Do you want to attack him? Do you have you have your stick? You could make a strike against it.
Yeah. I'll bop him.
Yeah, you bop.
I'll bop. Come on. Come on.
Twist it.
I roll a 19. That's
Pull
a
it.
22.
19. Hey, that is a boppable moment. So
Bopping 'em.
roll your measly damage.
How dare you? Okay. If it was measly, I'd be rolling a d4, which I am. 4 points of bop damage.
Hey, 4 points of bop damage. You hit it with a stick.
Wait, no. 5 points, because we leveled up.
Oh, hey.
Weapon specialization.
Ooh, your stick gives more paper cut.
Proud of you.
Proud
Good
of
job,
me, too.
Mom.
Hey, I wouldn't be here without that +2 to AC.
Oh boy, I have 2 keyboards in front of me and I keep typing on the wrong one. Like, why is it not working over there? So it goes over to this corner because you threw a ball for it and now it goes and it picks up the ball
What?
and it has it in one of its talons.
What?
Why did it
Oh,
attack you
Ben.
first
Okay,
if it was
okay.
distracted by the ball?
Wait, can it pick it up? Because that would. Oh wait, no, you moved on your extra action. So can you pick it up?
Oh, because didn't I say throwing was a free action?
Yeah.
But picking up isn't.
And you're
Okay,
saying
it
this
picked
dinosaur is
up the grenade. We move on. It is now Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak, what would you like to do?
I am so confused because now it's like a puppy playing. Okay, so I got this new toy, right?
Yes.
I got this grappling hook, and I am not terribly far away from this dinosaur, but I do think I need to take maybe 2 steps forward towards this little dinosaur, little buddy, for what I would like to do, because Mog is right in front of me and I don't want to hurt him any further. So, I want to swing this grappling hook at the dinosaur at the mouth so that I can clamp it shut. So that way it can't eat us with its face.
Okay. So you're trying to use the grappler to close its mouth?
Yeah, because you can hook
Okay.
the little 2 pieces together, and then
Yeah.
maybe. Ultimately, what I want is for it to go, and then into its mouth.
Now, I will tell you, Jess, that this isn't exactly what your combat feat is designed to
I understand that. I am not conventional.
Well, if you want to do this, I'm gonna make it harder.
I
So
know.
go ahead and you roll a combat maneuver check. So you're gonna add
Okay.
you're just gonna roll your attack roll, and it's
Okay.
going against its KAC +8 plus whatever I decide is the extra on top of it.
Okay, so I just a basic attack roll.
Yep. No, you're basic like you were shooting something.
Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, it does not even grip onto it. Like
Dang it.
Yeah. So
Sorry, Ben. We just got the funniest comment in the world
What?
just now. It's Lucas Martinez
Oh.
says, if Mog doesn't have any bones or stuff, is he like a walking, talking yogurt pouch?
Yeah.
And when cut, he oozes out.
You're a
He-
Gogurt.
He's a mogurt.
Oh, Mugger.
fantastic. A mogurt.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
well, I have an extra action, so I know that didn't work, but I have another plan.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Oh, God.
Give it the rug. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, but I don't. It just caught the ball.
It did. It caught the ball.
Hey,
So I-
hey, not a ball, not a ball. Let's not let it get too close to us. Not a ball.
Ah! Hear me out. I want to pull a rug out, and I
Okay.
want to just smother its face with the rug as opposed to shooting at it. I just want to, like, stop it from hurting us.
You are not close enough to smother this thing with a rug.
Ugh, fine, I'll shoot it.
You're gonna take out your rug gun?
Yes.
Okay, you take out your rug gun and you shoot it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Jessica,
use
Jessica.
What?
You should ready an action with the rug and baseball bat the grenade.
I do that.
Pull out your rug and you're ready to take a swing with this grenade as if it gets ever closer to you.
Okay.
Captain Phoenix, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
You didn't have to do that. Thank you for indulging me, though.
I like it.
I think that was amazing. I just Googled something, so I'm probably now flagged by the government. But I did Google.
Did you look up Mogert?
No.
Did you, Ben?
No.
Well, now I have
I'm
to.
about to.
No, I
Mogert.
did just Google what happens if you shoot a grenade.
Okay.
According to Google, it will explode. Ben, how does that work in Starfinder?
Oh yeah, if you shoot a grenade, it'll explode.
All right, I would like
It already
to...
happened once when Mog shot the grenade.
With my eyeball.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol, and I would like to shoot the grenade.
Okay, but make it very hard because it is a tiny object far away from you within the
Is
grasp
it that
of a
far?
dinosaur.
Is it that far?
It's 20 feet away from you at
But
this
I've
point,
got
and
40
it is.
feet of range.
Yeah, I know it's within your first range, but it is a small target being
Wait.
held by something. It's almost like if you were trying to disarm somebody by shooting it, and therefore it, it has those same like combat maneuver kind
I
of
should be able-
qualities to it. Meaning it's going to be against
And I
KAC
should be
+8.
able to add like my profession bonus as well, because I feel like as a captain, like this is something that I've done many times. I mean, just think about any captain in any sci-fi thing ever. I've seen Mal do that. He's disarmed people, like he just can shoot something and just like bam, it happens. I mean, I feel like Captain Phoenix.
No.
All right, you know what?
No. I'm going to say no to
Dang,
that
it's too bad this is
particular
like real life
instance.
isn't a game, and I couldn't have rolled a diplomacy check. All right, here we go. I do have a point of inspiration, so
I feel like you did try to roll a diplomacy check. It just wasn't high enough to make it happen.
You're not gonna believe me. I should lie about this. Like, I should tell you it's a 19. Ben, I don't want to touch it. I want to take a photo, but Ben, I kid you not.
Okay.
Read it.
So tiny.
It's so small I can't see any of that.
Can you not see it?
It's very blurry.
It's a 20, Ben. I
We
All
believe
right.
you. We believe you.
I swear.
All right. What's
Oh
your
my
total?
gosh. Okay.
I love past the Meeples comment just now that said, "Does Ben not watch sci-fi?" This is how it works, Ben.
Sorry, what was it?
22.
22. It is not enough to hit this small grenade. However, it does hit the creature. So roll your damage and double.
That was the highest I could have possibly rolled. All right.
I know, but KAC +8 is very, very difficult to hit.
Yep, that's only going to be 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, but you do get the critical hit card. So let's not forget about that. And it has a torn tendon. The target moves one step down the strength poison track. So you shoot through and you're aiming for this tiny little grenade in its hands. And it just like pierces into the tendon on its wrist, making it not nearly as strong. But you are able to do, you are able to hit it, but it's not dead.
Well, had I known that
Okay.
it wouldn't have worked no matter what I did.
you'd have been metagaming at that point. So there you go. Would you like to move anywhere? Okay. No, it is your turn.
Okay, first off,
Patches!
and Patches is gonna waddle over in the cute little way he does.
Okay.
And heal me for 2 points. Yeah.
There you go. Healed up for 2 points. I like it.
Now, No, having this information, hearing acid, she draws her acid dart.
Sure.
What
Yes.
do I have? Tactical acid dart
Tactical
rifle.
acid dart rifle.
And she's going to take a shot.
Yes.
That's a 19 on the die. 25.
19 on the die. 25. That's a hit.
Wokey dokey.
Get it.
This is acid and piercing. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right. Doing more and more damage to this thing. It looks very weak on its feet.
And
You can...
she's going to use an extra action to take another shot.
Hey, there you go. Take another shot.
Whoa, maybe not so good. 12.
12. Yeah, no, that one misses. This thing, you did even feint it, and it's not quite enough to get through, as it was very, very confused. Model
And
392.
2 shots from Scriff.
Oh, Scriff, yes, as well.
That's it's a natural 1, total of 5, followed by a 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, that will not do it.
Does the 19 hit?
The 19 does hit, however.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Roll damage.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage as it just pops into this dinosaur. And it's holding this grenade in its hand. As it explodes directly on top of it, blowing up. Catching a Bedzagak in the fray. All of you hear this ear-piercing screech of this screaming loud grenade as it just crushes this dinosaur. And all of you, I need to roll fortitude save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does Scriff need to or no?
Now I
No.
should take a picture. Because I just got a nat 20.
Yay! That's like your
27.
fourth of the night.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
I know. It's been crazy.
You're on fire.
I'll take a picture. So pretty.
16.
16, you're
Good.
okay.
I rolled a 19, so that's gonna make it a
19,
24.
you're okay.
All right.
Dirty 20, even with my -2.
30, 20, you're okay. I will say, a Bedzagak, you
Yeah.
also need to roll a reflex save.
Yep.
I got a 5.
5,
Reflex 17.
15. All right. You take 5 points of this sonic damage as it just hurts your ears.
No, my ears are precious.
Then you all look and see Mom, who now cannot hear anyone and is deaf.
Oh no.
And we'll pick this up next time.
How dare you?
Wow.
He has
Don't
one
worry.
eye.
I have a
Like,
perfectly good new eyeball. I'm fine. I want
All
some
right,
robot
everyone.
ears.
Next episode, he can't smell.
Everyone, we are done this evening. That is it for us over here. Mog can't hear. Before we leave, though, let's read a few more comments and have a good old-fashioned good time.
oh, I can't put pictures in the comments.
Discord. You can put them in our Discord.
I'm not on the
put
Discord.
Give
Oh, no.
give Bonnie that Discord link,
Ugh.
and then she can get on there.
Yay.
Hey,
There it is.
pass the meeple. She has the rug out. Doesn't it muffle the explosion? I love that.
Ooh. Be Loafing Around says, thanks, great game. Thank you for joining us, Be Loafing Around. I saw you a couple of times in there.
Loaf.
Zippy Karma says, I feel like if you hit something in a tendon, it would leave the target rendered useless if the in the tendon it hit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Messed up tendons are bad.
There's a comment by Gary K532 that said, wait, I thought Nat 20 was an auto success. And then there was some comments about how people have different rules on that. Ben, would you love to explain your thought process on that?
Ben.
No, I do agree. And it's one of those things that I'll be thinking about later tonight. About whether if I should have allowed it to happen. What I will say is that combat maneuvers are supposed to be extremely difficult in Starfinder. And so, I made it a rule. The thing had a 15, so 15 plus 8 is 23. If Katie's would have gotten there, I would have said that you crit the actual thing. So I would have said that you crit the item. But I will say that even doing that, you did still crit the creature. So it was, it wasn't a whole choice. But it is something that I'm going to think about. It was a judgment made right in the moment. And so that's what happens when you're GMing. You have to make those split-second decisions. And I'll think about it. And if I change my mind next time, I might change my mind next time.
Who knows? Just to say, also, I was not trying to call you out, but giving you an opportunity to explain yourself.
But I do think it's I do think it's a point to say that, Katie, I might have made the wrong call there. And so, that's a part of being a GM is, sometimes you might make the wrong decision, but it's never the wrong decision because you're the GM. And so when you're the GM, you make that call.
Didn't the grenade explode the same round?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Jamie.
Zack Attack says, thinking about it, and waking up in the middle of the night to tell Jamie his answer and ask her to remind him when they wake up.
So good. What a callback.
So funny. I
That
love
is
it.
absolutely true.
Babe.
She rolled a nat 20, but I didn't add her attack bonus to the roll, so it should have been a hit on
No,
the grenade.
honestly, shut up, because it is something I'm going to think about quite a bit. So get out of here. Oh, y'all suck.
I just tweeted my picture. I'm just so shocked. What's funny is that the stream earlier today, every time we got a nat 20, we would roll percentile dice and money would go into a fund to donate to a children's hospital. So we were all trying to get nat 20s, and I think I got one the whole stream. But if I was rolling like this earlier, man, all the kids.
Aww.
Oh, one more thought before we leave it.
Yeah.
So I did Google Mogurt. And
Oh, man.
once you ignore all the gross stuff, there is a place, an actual restaurant.
In Texas.
In Texas.
Of course it's in Texas.
It's Mogurt.
Yeah.
More than
Shut
just
up.
yogurt.
Yep. Guys, it's 1445 4th Street, Graham, Texas. It's right there on the website.
Isn't their slogan taste the Mogurt?
More than just yogurt. And it says, we cater.
Jamie, are we going to be driving through there at some point soon?
Don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. If we get to go to Mogurt, I'm gonna freak out.
Or if it's closed, at least take a picture with it.
Yeah. I will give you $50 if you, because right here at the bottom it says, want to work at Mogurt? Download application.
If we ever get the funds, we could shoot a promo video.
Gotta reach out to Mogurt.
I would shoot a promo video where I go in there and try to act like I own the building.
It looks like the restaurant at IKEA.
The publicity itself is off the charts already.
We need to get them to sponsor things in space.
Do you want to sponsor things in space? Why? Because our slug alien once said that they gush like yogurt.
And his name is Mog.
It's Lucas Martinez just said, can Mog do a phone interview, please?
Yes. Yes.
That's a really good idea.
Yes.
It's really good.
I'm interested in your restaurant.
Well, I need a Mog resume.
Oh my god, I want to do it.
Oh man. We've also been followed by Be Loafing Around, so thank you so much
Yay.
for that follow.
What a great name.
That's a
Everyone,
great name.
we had such a blast tonight. It was really a lot of fun. You guys made a lot of crazy choices too.
Why do I feel that a lot of my experiments are gonna come back to haunt me?
Yeah,
I don't like this. Now I'm really sad.
You probably shouldn't have left your whole backstory in charge of an evil GM. So
yeah, next time I'll create my own backstory. Thank you very much. Memory wipe be damned.
That's fair. All right, everyone, we've got an intense week coming up. They're coming at you strong and fast because we just want to get you all of the good content that we possibly can. We want you all to have as much fun as you possibly can throughout this time. So tomorrow, you have the day off. Rest up because you're going to need it. Because on Monday at 6 o'clock is the penultimate episode of Season 2 of Crits and Giggles. We all have gone through a portal. We've taken Baba Yaga's hut somewhere, and we have no idea where is. Is crazy. At 5 on that same day on Monday on Twitter is the Ask Me Anything, the AMA with Candace. So if you want to know anything about Revi, if you want to know anything about Astrid, make sure to tune to our Twitter on Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, just so you can ask her all the questions that you possibly would want to. Tuesday, you have the day off. Wednesday, we're back with more Kids on Bikes with Jared's Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge. They're having a lot of fun over there. They're all dressed up in Halloween costumes every single time. Makes me pretty jealous that we don't have a slug costume for Sam yet, that we don't have a Bezagak costume, you know, that big old floating dinosaur. We can make it happen. All right. But they're having a ton of fun on Wednesday nights. You need to go check them out. That is that is at that's at 6 p.m. Pacific on Wednesdays. So make sure that you go check that out. They're having a lot of fun. And then on Thursdays, it's the Department of Mysteries. That's at 1 p.m. Pacific in the afternoon over here where our GM, Megan Caves, runs us through some savage worlds in the spooky Harry Potter world that she has created. She's making things scary. You know, so make sure you put on a couple of extra pair of underwear before you watch the show. Oh. Friday, we are back with another episode of Heroic Endeavors as Jim Jam runs the group through a whole bunch of fun, different scenarios. Jim wrote earlier this week, he was like, I write a whole new scenario every week, so I don't even know what it's about yet. And so, you know, you never know what'll happen in Heroic Endeavors, but it will always be fun. And then Saturday, you are right back here with more things in space. Sound good? Well, we're looking up Mogert. How many star reviews does it have?
I don't know, but I'm looking at their Instagram.
I just pulled up their Facebook. Their soup actually looked pretty good.
Everyone, please go to Mogert's Instagram page.
It's Graham_Mogert.
Oh,
they seem like very nice people.
Well, with that said, we're going to leave it at that. We will see you all next time with more Things in Space!